to Checking In podcast.
This is
Lori's on the floor looking for her headphones. It's been like a month since we've done the podcast, so Lori is completely...
Where's Noah?
Noah missing. He was supposed to be here. So, yeah, we're getting off to a good start tonight, guys. So, welcome to Checking In.
Welcome back.
Honestly, this is literally how life is going right now, so welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome to our life.
So, Lori still hasn't been able to figure out how to play. Oh, there's Noah.
Hey, bud.
Welcome, Noah. It's good to see you.
Great
I'm
to
glad
show
you could
up.
make you.
I know.
No, we didn't.
No, we started right on time.
Yeah.
It's right on time. So, anyways,
We missed you guys.
Yeah, it's been a while. So when's the last time we did a Checking In podcast? It's got to have been at least a month and a half.
It was probably 2021.
Pre-COVID.
Oh, it was definitely 2021.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah, 'cause I think it might have been before Christmas.
COVID,
It was
yeah.
better days.
Before COVID.
yeah, it's been a while. Been a
Wow.
while.
I mean, we went through a pandemic and we didn't even do a
Didn't
podcast.
even check in.
So it's good to be
So we're
back with the
checking
thing.
in
So
now.
obviously, guys, hit us up with super chats because we're going to need you to decide. We're so out of sorts here. We're not even going to know what to talk about.
It's been a while, so
Yeah.
there's probably a lot that's happened.
I mean, life has been crazy.
Yeah.
And like you said,
ICT.
I tell you, I was, we're hanging out. That is one of the stranger things in life right now. Is just hanging out with Insane Clown Posse, just chilling.
More often than you'd think.
Yeah, like I was there last night till midnight. Then Shaggy Too Dope was here today, hanging out with fam. So yeah, it's been really cool. Good, good people though, right?
I agree. Yeah.
Like listen, I've known obviously Insane Clown Posse since almost high school, right?
Of course, yeah.
And I never thought in a million years that we would meet them and become friends with them. And but I will tell
you
you,
think those things. Normally that's not something. That would like you. Do you ever think one day you're gonna meet and become like cool hangout friends with Snoop Dogg?
ooh, now that would be next level.
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
You do.
Maybe.
So what's the 6 degrees to Snoop Dogg?
6, I mean...
Bert
Let's see.
Kreischer, Snoop Dogg. There's 2 degrees.
Yeah,
I don't
Bert
know
Kreischer.
Bert.
But yeah, I don't know Bert enough.
You know
I could
Theo.
probably I get Theo knows Bert knows Snoop.
That's it.
So 3 degrees.
Bert knows Snoop.
And then what
Yeah,
else do we
very
have?
well.
Who else hangs out with Snoop? Jake Paul hangs out with Snoop, right?
There's no way.
What?
Are you just making shit up now?
What do you mean?
Jake Paul hangs out with
Martha
Snoop Dogg?
Stewart.
Martha
Do you have-
Stewart.
Oh,
are you
yeah, yeah.
connected
No,
to
no,
her?
no,
Jake
no.
Paul does not hang out with Snoop
He
Dogg.
does so, Jake. All right, punch up Jake Paul, Snoop Dogg right now.
Snoop Dogg would never.
I guarantee he announced Jake Paul's fights.
Yeah,
He
'cause
does-
He got paid.
Yeah, he does
Yeah,
announce
but-
fights because I learned
Okay.
that on listening to his podcast.
Yeah, I mean they're buddies.
Yeah, they're in
buddies.
Yeah,
with
they're
only
in pictures
one
together.
picture
Right, yeah. If that's the case,
not
a lot of people
buddies.
think they're buddies with me,
think-
and that's not true.
They're not.
Look at they're in this picture together.
right.
Right.
Nice Photoshop.
That's definitely not Photoshop.
Yeah, they're in this picture together.
Yeah.
They're real great. Look at this one. They're in this one too.
They're close friends.
Pete Davidson's obviously close too.
But Snoop bet on Jake Paul. He bet like $1 million to Dana
That is
White.
true. I remember that. I do
Doesn't mean
remember
it's his friend.
Yeah, but they know each other, and I know Jake. I've got Jake's number. I could call. No, I couldn't call Jake, but
Oh, we
he'd
should
be
right
like
off the
blowing
phone.
me off if I
You
tried to
actually
call.
should.
that. Yeah.
So, yeah, we
try
got
to
the
do it live.
Bluetooth it.
Yeah.
We should do it live right now.
Right now, call Jake.
That'd be sick.
So we're not that far away from Snoop Dogg, is what I'm saying.
It's possible.
Yeah, I mean,
If that was like a
goal?
mission, like we got to get with Snoop Dogg in
we'd be there.
2022, I think we could, by the end of 2022, we could be there.
okay. Let's
We
do
need
it.
to make this a
Do we
mission.
want
But
to
that's
put
not
that on
my-
the dream board?
No, well, we
Yeah.
can put it on the dream board.
It needs to be on the dream
We
board.
don't have a dream board.
We should get a
We
dream
should
board
get a
and then
dream
put it
board.
on there.
Yeah, what
get a
exactly is a
board.
dream board? That's just like what you want
It's
to
a
do.
whiteboard or blackboard
Or a green board.
or
Or
lat-
blue
Do
board.
you know what we
next
should
board.
do seriously though? Is we should like do a white like kind of decal on this wall over here that says checking in and have everyone sign it that
Yeah.
comes in.
Don't
It's a
steal
good
my
idea.
idea like
You know,
that.
That would be a good
That's-
idea.
I know. I just came up with that idea.
Yeah, so smart, Brian.
Yeah,
Wow.
I just
That's
came
why
up
you're the
with that
star.
idea.
You
No,
know?
that was Noah's idea, but it's the first one that said it on the
sick.
podcast.
Yeah.
That is a good idea because you have had some people
Yeah,
that would have been cool to have signatures. That
we'll have
you-
to have him back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good. But
You know who I haven't heard from in a long time? Brother Clint.
I know Brother Clint was going to come out, and then he disappeared.
He might. The demons got
With
him.
the
He's
vid.
working with
Demons,
Dark
yeah.
Arts right now.
Dark arts.
The
got him.
Dark Arts tour with Theo Von.
That's what he's doing
the
now.
opener.
Brother Clint.
He's the opener for Dark Arts tour.
You want to hit a couple soupies?
We should
Let's
go
get
with
started with the supers because I think they're going to really help us a tremendous amount
Yeah,
through
we're
this,
shot.
this shit show that we're about to put on for the next hour and a half.
Yep.
You're a shit show.
Becky threw some love. We appreciate you, Becky.
Thank you, Becky.
Give me a kiss.
She said, she always gives me the weather report up at PEI.
She lives in what, Petoskey?
No, she lives in Prince Edward Island.
Oh, yeah, Prince
And
Albert.
it
Island.
looks
Where the hell
horrible.
is that?
It's in Canada.
Oh.
But it looks horrible up there. I mean, it looks
Terrible.
like they're just
How about,
getting
do we have
destroyed.
anybody? Okay, do we have
fires.
anybody in the chat from Punxsutawney?
Oh, I was seeing on live on
was-
TikTok
yeah.
today.
I was
That's today.
It was
Did you
probably a
hear?
good one.
Did you hear
What happened?
that?
6 weeks of
Oh
winter.
no, it's worse. Like winter's never gonna end. One of the groundhogs died.
Died?
Oh no, we're fucked, dude.
Literally
Punxsutawney
died.
Live?
I don't know.
They went to
They
pick
were
him up and he
talking-
was just limp.
Yeah, he can't see a
I mean,
shadow. He can't see
this
nothing.
This is how you rate 2022.
Yeah.
The groundhog died.
Damn.
You're not wrong. That's a great.
But I did hear
analogy.
he saw
That's
a
awesome.
shadow or didn't see a shadow. Whatever. 6
He's
more
dead.
weeks. 6 more weeks. No,
He didn't see shit.
no, you can take a dead groundhog and still see a shadow.
You
did
can
it.
see it, but he can't see
Yeah,
it.
that's true. That's true.
Where did that? How did that start?
It started in like I think it was Germany, if I'm not mistaken. It was
Sounds
a German.
right.
Oh, it
German.
didn't
Sounds
start in
German.
Punxsutawney.
No,
It's
it
the
was
Germans.
so in Punxsutawney they took it was like in 1887 or something
There's a
like
guy
that.
named Tony.
They took the thing from Germany and made it into
Took the groundhog from Germany and
no,
brought
it was
here.
a German like
After
fable
I'll
about
tell-
spring.
You want me to tell him what
Yeah,
happened?
go ahead.
After World War II, and we invaded.
Operation Paperclip. Yeah, I know about this. Yeah.
We took the.
That was 1942.
groundhog- Yeah, we took the groundhog.
It was
from
1887.
1842.
But we got the time machine from
1942,
Hitler.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, so this
We've
was the
got the
first stealing
German-
of the mascot ever.
Ooh.
Yeah, we stole the groundhog
Yeah.
from Germany.
But yeah, so it's
And
why does
blindfolded
it
it.
smell so weird in here today?
What does it smell like?
It smells like someone turded. Did you
Ooh,
did you fart?
somebody turded in there.
Is this smell?
It's probably your front lip.
Yeah, it smells. It
Oh,
smells
it's your.
like- it's your
fucking
sock.
It's not your
Yeah.
back lip. It's your front
It's
lip.
my bean sock because my neck was a little.
Why does your neck smell like shit?
Why does your neck smell like beans?
Let me smell your shitty neck.
My neck is sore too because I spent
Oh,
50 hours. Well, I'm not going to say what I did, but I spent a lot of time in something. Just a little tease.
You guys can fill in the blanks.
Yeah. So I'm excited about. Well, let's keep going.
Yeah, you got it. Clistia says, "Hey Noah, Brian, Lori, and Jay. It's been a while. Love
What's
you
up,
guys. How's the
baby?
weather there?
Yeah, you know,
So
first off,
warm.
it is good to be back. Second, I mean, so far, I say we have less than 2 inches, right?
It's creeping up, but it's growing fast.
You think so?
It's still
It is,
coming
it is.
steady. It's
So I
coming
mean, when
down
I look
steady.
at my
It's slush.
weather app, we're okay. So yesterday they were like literally predicting
30
the most
feet.
snow that we had gotten in
Ever.
I think since 1979.
Yeah,
Literally 1979, they were predicting that. Now, if I go to daily again, it's so screwed, right? Because if you go to like the winter storm warning, it still says like 5 to 8 inches. But if I go on the actual thing today, it says 1 to 3 inches. And then tomorrow it was 1 to 3 inches, and it says less than an inch of snow.
Listen,
so it looks like
we-
we're gonna get maybe 4
we
inches.
have snow. We're getting snow,
But it's not
and
18 inches
it
like
will
they
be
predicted.
fine
And I'm
because we
bummed.
live in Michigan and we get snow.
I wanted
Yeah.
more snow though.
Yeah.
But I mean, I wasn't looking for when I was like freaking out yesterday when they were like
Why?
12 to 18
I know.
inches. I was
Why
like,
would
what?
That, why? Why would
Because
that be
man,
so
I would
terrible?
have to take several days off of work
to do what?
to stay inside
To just
Why?
panic
because I'm not going outside in 18
With-
inches of snow.
Why not?
Because
So
it's
fun.
Why
dude.
wouldn't you? Like, how amazing is that?
I would
so
go
fun.
Yeah.
sledding.
Yeah,
you would
let's
go
go.
everywhere.
Speaking of sledding, man, we had some sledding fun this last weekend, man.
I didn't even
Did
get to
you
watch
hear
it
about
yet.
this?
I didn't get to see any
Oh
of it yet.
shit! So obviously
So
we
we
have
got
a pretty
snow.
major hill
Yeah,
in the back of our house
scary
that goes
hill.
on.
Yeah.
and then we actually shoveled off the ice.
Oh, yeah.
So,
So
that
it's
when you
slick?
hit the lake, you like accelerate.
Launch.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Launched,
we did a
man.
Griswold like Christmas vacation.
Was it
Almost
sick?
died a couple times.
It was
just going so fast.
Well, the problem is that a lot of times on those round sleds are dangerous.
Very
They are.
dangerous.
Because what happens is that at some point you go backwards.
Yep.
And now you
Yeah.
can't
I
see
did
where
it
you're
on
going.
the big sled. I went back.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's-
you were
yeah,
you were all over the place. I don't know what happened. You like went like 20 feet off course. We try to stay. We shoot the gap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I was trying, but obviously
Yeah,
that
you
didn't
went.
happen.
You went all over
I
the
think
place.
Michael
but
broke
that was-
it. But
broke the-
we got
the
a lot
sled.
of speed.
Yeah, it was fun. We
And we
also
almost died.
and we also played some hockey.
Yeah, that would look like a lot of fun too.
Yeah, so it's nice. The first time we've been
Fucking
on
good
our
old
lake on
Bondaki.
the ice, so that was nice. Okay.
That's awesome. Silver
Silver
Cash,
Cash back in the house. He was in the Palcast last night on ICP.
which is crazy.
Yeah, so he was hanging out there. They didn't understand when he said get some pizza. I think they like,
Like,
were
what the hell are you
what
talking
the fuck's
about?
this guy talking about? He said, he called him like Papa John or something. I can't remember exactly what Shaggy called him, but
Love it. He says, this is my 381st super chat in 1 year. I've been checking in. Love y'all. And
What?
glad I can finally catch a live too.
wow,
What the
381st. Wow, that's crazy.
Damn,
well,
son.
well, thank you, man. That's
Thank
more
you.
than
Appreciate you, brother.
more than one a day.
Yeah.
And we only do
Bless you.
2 podcasts a week.
So that worked out great.
Thank you.
Tiffany says, hope everyone is doing good. So
Yeah.
we had 2 baby elephants within a month at the Dorley Zoo. We need some Betty White merch also. How long till corn breed? Corn
Well,
breed?
corns can't breed.
Yeah, corns are
Cornbread.
growing.
Plant 'em.
Cornbread.
Cornbread.
plant-
Yeah, how long till
corn.
cornbread?
Well, I can tell you, we're not going to want to get the cornbread from the barbecue place in North Carolina.
Sonny's. I remember the
Yeah,
name
yeah,
of it.
good.
Sonny's.
It was Sonny's?
Sonny's Barbecue, yeah.
No.
You sure?
I'm positive because Sonny's bar is Starlight Barbecue.
Starlight?
Starlight Barbecue. is
Yeah,
what
we
it's
used to
called.
I knew it was an
love
S.
Yeah,
Sonny's back in the
Sonny's
day.
is in Florida. Yeah, that was it was
That's
like
like
we
Banya?
love Sonny's, but it was like Ponderosa
Yeah.
of barbecue,
Yeah.
right? You know what I mean? Like if we went to Sonny's
was-
now, we'd
yeah,
be like,
that was
that
in
is
our
the most.
Ponderosa days. We love Sonny's.
Yeah, when you like a $15 meal was like really stretching it. Sonny's was it.
Why
man.
is cornbread so good?
Not
Not
at Starlight.
Starlight, Star Bread. This is the
Explain.
last cornbread I
Okay,
eat
so
tonight.
literally you could definitely wax your car.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
this- with
It's almost like a
wax.
sponge.
Yeah, it was like a sponge.
So it wasn't hard.
No,
and
it was hard.
scratchy.
It was hard,
It's
but
But you
dense.
don't want to wax your car with something hard and scratchy.
But it was
wasn't
spongy.
scratchy. It was
weird.
hard and spongy, and with no taste at all.
no
It was
taste.
like eating chalk.
Leather or
Yeah,
something,
like
yeah.
leather. If you ate leather, that's what it tasted like.
Yum.
But the rest of the place was awesome.
Banging
I-
barbecue.
I had
Banging
to
bar-
I
banging
eat
wonder
bar-
how
leather.
you even do that.
I'd eat shoe
And they
leather
slabbed
the
it up,
Great
man. It was like a
Depression.
slab.
Yeah, it was so
It was
much.
a slab like this,
cornbread?
And
like
it
a
was just
slab of
nasty.
cornbread.
And I
And I mean,
forced
it was
myself
like-
to eat it, and I
Yeah.
ate like a quarter of it. That's how much it
Yeah,
was.
like
I
the-
was so excited when I saw it because I'm thinking good cornbread, right? And I was like, oh my god, that's a big old slab.
That's why they gave
Ooh.
you so much because it was
Yeah.
so nasty.
Oh.
But it was still a good place. If you're ever in North Carolina, the
Yes.
Greenville area, Starlight Barbecue, it's
No.
like Travel Channel. Tons of presidents have been there.
Yeah, almost
There was
all
like
of them.
yeah, like
First had
there's like-
garbage cornbread.
well, not for that. For they've got
Crackling
pork,
is what they're coming
crackling and
from.
pork and crackling.
Pork and
Yeah.
crackling.
Yeah, crackling's the skin.
Did you
Fried
have
back.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
so
good.
good.
Mm.
I see
Pork
you ate
rind?
really good on your diet.
That pork isn't bad.
Pork
Crackling?
Crack.
That's literally the fat.
Well, there was just a
Fried.
little bit of crackling. There was not much
fried
crackling.
fat.
Yeah, exactly.
There wasn't that much though.
There was literally like a couple
Yeah,
little
after you
pieces in
ate
there.
it all.
It was good though.
No, it was good. So I suggest you trying it.
I tried to go on a diet yesterday.
It lasted one day.
Well,
This is great. Yeah, explain
really,
it.
I woke up last night. I woke up and I was like, "Fuck, man, I feel horrible. I gotta go on a diet," you know.
Uh huh.
And I had to eat a piece of ice cream for your vlog that day, right? Remember? You remember?
Yeah, him and Mike
Oh,
ate the
that's
ice
right. Oh,
cream.
that's right. Yeah,
and
yeah.
then
Yeah,
we had a crew thing
with pizza.
with pizza.
Yeah, it was good.
So that was
So-
a great first day diet.
Yeah,
It was
really good.
worse than like my oh,
Regular
God.
day.
Yeah, I gotta go on a diet.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to get it together too, man.
I'm
I had a
so
hard time tying my
flubby.
skates, man.
Yeah, you need to stretch a little more.
This wasn't a stretch.
No,
it's the
no.
belly stretch is the problem.
The belly's stretching.
Well,
It's
Yeah.
all of it.
It was both. You were
Yeah.
tight out there.
I was really tight out there. I had a hard time skating. It was
Noah,
it was
at
embarrassing.
least Noah did stretch. He's like, you knew in the house before you went out, you're like, I got to do a little stretch.
Well, the problem, in all honesty, there was two problems. I could stretch. My belly's too big, and then three problems actually. The last thing was it's because I couldn't tie my skates too tight because my belly was in the way.
No way.
So my skates.
So you're a little
weren't tight.
loosey?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I was like getting winded, like trying to tie my
Holy
skates. But
fuck.
now, granted, I had 5 layers of shirts on too, right?
Yeah,
You
So
know?
many shirts, dude. Why do you have so many damn
Don't
shirts?
play in the shirts.
we love you for
It's
your
the fried
honesty.
fat.
Yeah.
It's the fried crackling.
That crackling got me, man. No, but I was doing good there for the month of November.
November. It's February.
I know.
You're living in the past, Mr. Brian. You're living in the past.
November was good,
November
man.
was a good- I
no
think we
pizza in
worked out
November.
for a week or
we
two.
we
Yeah.
worked out.
And then there
we,
was
like,
Christmas,
Christmas
New Year's.
cookies.
January. And here
Oh, we had a
are.
grandbaby. Might as well eat some
Well,
of
January was like we traveled.
Yeah, the traveling
January
was hard.
like traveling, and You know,
Yeah.
so
Traveling food's
now
over.
we're back in February.
starting to
and it's ready.
jiggle a
It's
little
re-
bit.
Yeah, it's ready, man.
muffin
Let's
top.
get going. All right, I'm going to be in good shape here soon, though.
Yeah, you caught yourself.
gotta-
because you were gonna say ripped. Don't.
Well, I'm
I'm gonna be ripped
be
this
fucking
summer.
crushing.
Yeah.
summer.
Big cuts coming.
Yeah, just this bulking season, man. It's bulking season.
I told Mom I've been on bulkier.
Yeah,
Bulkier.
seriously, it's good to bulk for a year before you cut.
Really build up those fat ketones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then when you
Or-
shred, there's nothing there.
Do you see that floating piece of hair in the sky? Right here, Mom. Right here. Right here. Look at my finger. Literally look at my finger.
He's touching it.
I don't even.
Oh, I
have-
do see that. It's just like suspended.
floating in the
It's-
freaking air,
it's just
dude.
suspended.
Don't blow shit. Out.
Wow.
That was weird.
Broke the spell.
I did. I broke the spell. That's probably
Good for you.
All right,
That
what do
was
we got?
wild.
Red Zone Reptile says, "Hey Brian, I'm watching the podcast out front of the Shark Stadium right now. I sent Jay a video
wow.
of them
What?
remodeling it.
Oh, they're remodeling it.
dope.
Interesting.
That's great. Why is this dude chilling outside?
He's
Well,
just
he's
bored.
obviously just hanging out and remodeling the shark.
He's
shark
walking.
thing.
Oh,
Is
he's
they're on
remodeling
break?
it?
Are they on break yet? The
don't know.
NHL for the
Probably.
the,
Probably if they're remodeling the stadium.
yeah, but yeah. I
don't
mean,
know.
Burnsy, I think, is having an okay year. Like you said, plus minus was okay, and so yeah. Hopefully, the Sharks do. I think they're kind of in that rebuild situation, right?
Literally.
I haven't really been paying attention.
Yeah.
I don't have anything.
Okay.
Timothy says, good to have you all back. Brian, thoughts on the American Competes of 2022 for Lacey Act, and thoughts on Radiant Heat Panels.
American Competes of 2022.
Competes.
I don't know what that means. Let's see what that
Competes?
means.
What's a competes?
American Competes 2022.
Clearly,
Lacey
neither,
Act, right?
neither of these.
Well, no, I don't
questions
think the
were for
Lacey. I
me.
think that was two separate things. I
Oh,
think
okay.
the Lacey Act was something else. Or maybe, I see. I understand.
What
Okay,
is it? What is
so
it? How
it's
do you
the
kinda-
American Competes Act, which is a bill that has like a bunch of things in it, and then they slipped the Lacey Act into it.
Whoa.
Into it.
So what's going to happen if this passes is it's going to reverse the win on Burmese pythons and reticulated pythons and all that stuff. So they'll
It's
actually
such
reverse.
bullshit
Yeah.
They're allowed to do that
Yeah,
stuff.
and so basically, the American Competes obviously like it has a bunch of really like stuff that people are going to vote for, right?
Right.
And then they slip this. So if that passes, and then the Lacey Act will be reversed, or basically what it is, they'll give more power to Lacey. That they actually said the judge. This is what's so screwed up. The judge said that they were overstepping their power with Lacey, the
Right.
FWC, or not the FWC, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife, and so now the American Competes Act will put that back to the
power
same
back.
power that a federal judge said that they were overstepping.
Right.
Which is total bullshit. And
is.
it will actually reverse, and then you won't be able to cross Burmese pythons, anacondas, retics will not cross state lines anymore.
Wow, that's such a shame.
So yeah, it's a tough one, and this is harder than beating, say, the North Carolina Lacey or the North Carolina Tago ban, because you're dealing with the state thing. It's a one-off deal. It's going to be hard to get them to pull that out of the American Competes Act. So So
And we wouldn't have been able to do Mr. Beast because we wouldn't have
No, we
been
wouldn't be able to
bring
cross
any
state
retics and
lines.
stuff.
Yeah,
Wow,
no. And
what
let's
a
say,
bummer,
let's say
dude.
someone in Toledo, Ohio, wants to do an educational show. We couldn't take Sunrise.
Wow.
So it's
What a shame.
it's a huge problem, and it sucks, man. It sucks really bad. So I don't know where we're at. I'll be honest with you, I'm not as up to date on what USARC's actions are because it's been so busy this last week or so. So I'll kind of research that and get back to you on what I think.
Slack's Family Adventures says, how often should I try to feed a snake on strike?
Once a week, right? Wouldn't you say no, Laura?
Yeah, you never want to offer more than that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just once a week offer food and try different things. If it's on strike, like say it's a ball python and it's on strike, you can try if it's eating frozen, you can try live. If you could try live mouse, you can try live rat, something like that. But only try once a week,
Right.
And
You don't wanna stress it out too much.
Sometimes I see that like if a snake is eating, say, frozen or a live rat, sometimes when they're on food, sometimes if you throw a live mouse in there, they'll crush that live mouse, then go back onto rats.
Yep.
So yeah. So that's it.
Nathan says, hey, Brian, I am pairing up my leopard geckos this year. Need new incubator. What affordable incubator would you recommend?
Well, we actually just put them on the shelf, So I think that I don't know a lot about the commercial incubators that are available. I really don't know at all. But
I
if
guess
you find
it also depends. Like, okay, how many How many
Yeah,
are
how
you
many?
breeding? How many
Yeah,
eggs
because-
do you
yeah, 'cause-
have?
yeah.
Because they sell small, affordable little ones if you're only going to have a couple
Yeah, I mean, there's
clutches. or if you-
there's
you
even
know,
like the
Havabators or-
Havabators, which are
yeah.
like you could put probably 20, 30 leopard gecko eggs in there,
Is
no
that thing
problem.
Styrofoam.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
styrofoam. Yeah, yeah, it's a
You could
cheap.
probably just make your own, man.
You could make
can.
your own just with
Back in the
a
day,
submersible
we used to.
heater. You know, put a couple bricks in there, put the water, and that's it.
What's that fridge? Can you make that fridge hot right there?
You could, but it becomes really difficult because you've got to put heat.
We've
you
done
gotta-
those too.
we've
That
done
was
those
our
too,
first
yeah.
incubator. Was an old fridge.
But they're thermally, they're really good for holding heat.
Right.
But what happens is that if you don't have it set up the right way, the bottom is 95 and the top is 85. And now you have
so
a
you
huge
can't-
issue. So you got to have circulation. But if you do circulation, then you dry eggs out. It becomes very, very difficult to make a refrigerator into an incubator. I mean, we've done it a million times and we've had success, but it's not easy. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I stopped making incubator. I just literally
At
find
this
an
point,
area.
it's pretty much cheaper to buy the things that are out there than to
Yeah.
try to renovate something
Yeah,
like that.
because you'll lose a bunch of eggs if you do it wrong. And but if you have a place in your house that's 78 to 82 degrees, you're going to hatch females now. You're not going to hatch males at that temperature. But you could just throw them up on the shelf, and let them hatch on their own. They're very durable eggs. They can fluctuate 5-6 degrees.
Right.
It's not like a ball python. Well, ball pythons can fluctuate a little bit too, but
They just need to
certain
be hotter.
pythons are, if you're 2 degrees off, you've killed the eggs.
Wow.
But with leopard geckos, they could be 5-6 degree
It's
fluctuation.
so weird. And so, like, say we're in the wild, and those strict python eggs that can't be 2 degrees off.
Yeah.
Freaking mom just knows how much to twitch.
Yeah.
Well, there's a twitching is one, and with ball pythons that don't twitch but they maternally incubate, they find an area that's going to stay very constant. You know what I mean? They're very
So
smart,
great,
man.
yeah.
Nature is great. You know what I mean? And they say, hey, and I'm sure that there are times that they find a beautiful hole that's going to be 88 degrees, and then a flood comes and all their eggs die.
Stuff
You know.
happens. That's-
Or a heat wave comes or a cold snap comes and their eggs go bad. Like you said, the only pythons that are really will actually thermal regulate their eggs are Burmese pythons,
Right.
And they actually twitch to make energy
And like little friction and stuff. That's so
that
cool.
can actually keep the temperature right, which is
Retics
interesting.
don't do that either.
Retics don't do it. They can do some twitching, but they actually don't thermoregulate their clutch.
Hmm.
Yeah, only Burmese pythons
Very cool.
and
So-
Indian pythons.
So that means they leave it.
No, they'll still
they
maternally
wrap it?
incubate.
Oh.
They'll
but
wrap it.
it's
They just
yeah.
don't twitch to regulate.
Yeah, and the wrapping
What
is
about-
almost more about humidity than it is about temperature.
Right.
What about rock pythons?
Rock pythons, again, will wrap, but they don't thermoregulate. Yeah.
Are there any snakes that don't wrap? They just leave them.
Corn snakes?
All the
Yeah,
I was gonna say colubrids
Yeah,
for the most
colubrids,
part,
they
right?
just lay them, and they may stick with them for a day or two, and then they're out of there. They just find a nice tree root to lay in, and
Maybe
that's the
eat
end.
a couple.
Yeah,
And dip.
Yeah.
dip it out, baby.
Especially cow kings.
Yeah, yeah, for
Cows
sure.
will do that. They're like, oh, look at I just laid these beautiful clutch eggs.
Yum,
They
yum,
look
yum.
tasty.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Gotta eat.
protein in there.
Milk snakes have done it a lot too.
Yes,
Or Nelson's
yes.
milk snakes in particular.
Now, are
Those
milk
suckers
snakes a type of king snake in a
They're,
way?
yeah,
They
they're
look similar.
yeah, they're. I mean, they are the same. They're Lamprepeltis.
Oh, perfect.
So they're both the same genus.
Very cool. Silver Cash says last night was the longest podcast I've ever watched from beginning to end, and Pete was ready to party. Wanted some cake. Who's Pete?
Is there a guy named Petey?
Who's Pete?
I'm
Petey
trying to think
Pablo?
who's Pete.
Who the hell's
The
Pete?
guy that wanted cake.
Yeah, why did Pete
Because
want
there
cake
was
so bad?
Keegan, there was
Maybe he meant
Shaggy, and then there was
Is he calling you Pete?
Are you Pete? Did you want cake?
I don't know. who Pete-
Is he talking
Oh,
about-
it was the bearded dragon.
Oh,
bearded
sick.
dragon. That I
That
just
makes
figured
sense.
it out because when I put
You
the
had
bearded
some
dragon,
cake?
I had Pete. Yeah, they had 100 things
I've
of
seen
cake
their
or
cakes.
whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
And so when I put Pete on the ground, he ran. And
He was
actually
trying to
jumped
eat
onto
the
the cake.
cake.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
he was acting weird last night. He almost bit Keegan.
the bearded dragon.
What was he
Yeah.
doing?
He was like opening his mouth. Like,
No, but
"Arr."
what was he doing too?
Just literally had it on his shoulder. And it just was like opening his mouth, and I was like, and it didn't want to like sit either. It wanted to run. I put it on the
Weird.
table, and it was like running around, ran into the cake, had cake all over its hands.
Lord.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah, it was-
show.
And this is why Brian doesn't do presentations anymore.
It's the biggest bearded dragon that we've ever
That's
had.
a giant bearded
I
dragon.
think he just needs to come out a little more. That's
yeah,
all.
because he was chill when we got him. Now he's just gotten a little bit hyper, but because he's really cool,
He's
he's
sick.
a
Yeah,
really
I love
beautiful
him. He's
animal.
really
So
big.
yeah, but
It's like
yeah,
Goliath.
and it was a long. Listen, I went there. It was supposed to be 9 to 10. I was there till almost midnight.
Yeah, I
You
heard
know?
you get home
Yeah, it's like, oh, I was,
It's like, holy.
I knew it was long. I knew it was a long night, and really, to be honest with you, the majority of the time they were just reading super chats because it was their 100th palcast, and they were also, what was happening was everybody that did a super chat, it was actually pretty funny. They had like a girl there, like an assistant or something like that was writing down every name on a piece of paper, writing down every name of every person that super chatted, and at the end of the night, they put it into pinata, and they busted the pinata and picked a name, and then they were giving, I don't know how much, they were giving pal bucks. I guess that's like pal bucks for their store, their swag
That's
store.
for crypto.
Yeah, they're crypto. Yeah, essentially crypto. That's what I told them. And so they had, I bet you there was 150 super chats.
Whoa.
So really for about an hour and a half, they just read super chats.
That's hysterical.
That was it. Just read super chats. Didn't answer them, just kind of read them. Just bang, 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 bang for like an hour and a half. I mean, they do the occasional banter about them, but mostly it was like, that. So it was a lot of super chats. So that's why I think maybe we would have done an hour, but it turned into almost 3 hours and then they were going like Silver Cash said, I think they were going like an hour before I got there.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was a long podcast. Yeah. But they still had, I'll tell you, man, they still had like 700 concurrent viewers.
Wow.
Well, it was even 3.5 hours, 4 hours into the podcast. So Palcast.
ICP runs deep. Baby.
Yeah, they got
is.
some. They're sponsored by
Juggalos?
Manscaped too. Juggalos, yeah, Juggalos. So they got
Well,
Manscaped.
Shaggy's got to
too.
keep that head clean.
Yeah,
right?
shaving.
We need a sponsor.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
have a haircut booked. That's off topic, but just want to let you know.
Yeah, just so you know, you're
Hair
using
doctor.
it good. Yeah, we saw a good haircut place down in Hamtramck last night. Remember?
Yeah.
That place is nice.
Was it?
Quick cuts or
Quick
something.
cut, yeah, something like that.
You're gonna get cut for sure.
Yeah, it gets sketchy down there, man.
Dude,
right?
it was pretty gnarly. It reminded me of like Camden, New Jersey, dude. I was like, geez.
The
I can take you
driving
some
though.
places.
The driving.
Boom, 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 boom.
I mean, not only were the roads bad, but the drivers.
Oh, terrible.
Like we got close to Hamtramck. Did you have a problem?
No, I don't
Mom
have a
drives
That's
like it.
how I
Yeah,
drive.
that's how she
That's where I
drives.
grew up. What are you talking
That's how
about?
you drive, yeah.
It's why I drive how I
No,
drive.
you don't drive this way because what we had, there's this, people were like, remember, they were like 2 miles an hour. Like, remember that chick was like, "Grr,"
Like,
like,
yeah, that's just
Yeah,
grandma.
you know why they're doing
No, they
that?
were young.
Because I was behind some of
They were
those too.
young.
Because the roads are so damn bad.
Yeah, that
like
might be
you don't drive fast on those things because you.
they do no maintenance at all on those.
No.
Noah said that.
Oh,
Noah
no.
said that in the summer they don't even cut the
No.
grass.
No, they don't. When I'm
It was-
doing
it's like
open
four-
mics down there,
Yeah.
it's chest high grass.
No way,
Oh
dude.
yeah,
That's
dude.
hysterical.
And then there's the penitentiary right across the street.
Yeah.
They got signs.
It's pretty nice.
Act up, get locked up. Literally right up there.
Yeah, that's a sketchy area. We could have picked a better place to go foaling.
It was sick
Literally
though. I
the
had so
only
much
place.
fun.
Fine, what's
the
wrong
only
with that?
place.
Yeah.
You need some
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to go into one of them halal meat markets.
I'm in. I'll do it.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Let's go to halal.
You got to take Beth.
Yeah, she can
Yeah,
help
she'll
us
be able
out.
to communicate at
Help
least.
us
Yeah.
learn the language.
Maybe
Is it
barter
the
a little
same?
bit.
Isn't it every dialogue different though?
She knows
So
one of
there
them.
are differences, but it's still similar enough to where
She can
figure-
understand.
She
it.
could figure
Almost
it
like
out.
Latin,
Oh, okay.
probably.
Okay.
It's like English, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
some
Like, it's hard to
people-
hear a
South-
Scottish guy.
like,
Yeah,
like
South.
Bruce.
That's
Bruce
exactly-
compared to
And
Marderar.
exactly. And you got like the people up in
the Youper. The Youper.
yeah,
The
you got
Yoper?
the Youpers,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
blowing a
Yoper.
gale today,
Blowing a
eh?
flippin' gale out there,
Texas, like, you know,
And you
Yeah.
got like
Scottish.
Austin.
broken.
Boston car.
Broken.
Car in the garage.
I don't want to go do none of that bullshit.
Ruth Langmore.
Yeah, fucking Marty.
Yeah, come on, Marty Bird.
Fucking Marty.
It's a banger.
I say that to Lori every day now.
Do you?
I do.
I love it. Come on, Marty.
Oh my god, I'm so bummed that I watched that season.
I haven't
Now it's
finished
like,
yet, dude.
oh,
I've been
dude, it's just-
savoring it like a
It
little
just
Snickers bar.
It just sucks, man. It's so good, but it just sucks.
I know. To feel like
that
that
we have
feeling
to,
of
like-
like, oh, I gotta
Like
wait
if, they,
again.
if the series ended like it did, like at the end, I would break my TV.
I've had
Yeah.
several shows that I've watched that have ended
What
their
was the- what
series
was the
like
one that
that,
was- what
where I
was-
was mad.
Well, The Sopranos was the big one, right?
Sopranos was
bad.
one that a lot of people didn't
Yeah,
like.
because it just ended like you didn't know if Tony died or not. It just went to black.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, like no
but
one
I don't.
knows.
I actually enjoy that.
It's a great way to end a long series.
well,
I
that
like
that
that.
series was like 10 seasons long,
That's my point.
Sopranos, and
I
then
was
then
thinking
at
about
the end it's just
restarting
like
it.
Game of
'cause I know it's-
Sopranos?
Yeah.
Game
Oh,
of
that's a
Thrones,
good
I've
one.
heard people hated.
I heard Game of Thrones was really hated. Yeah,
they
that's what I heard.
fucked
know.
up
I
big
never
in that
watched
last
that one.
season.
I never watched any of them, but I heard.
Starbucks cup in the fucking.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
I
Yeah.
heard that. That's funny as hell.
That is-
Breaking Bad had a heavy ending too.
Breaking Bad, but I
I thought it was.
didn't hate it.
No, I'm just saying it was like it was definitely not the ending you would think for sure.
No,
Yeah.
I really. You never watched Breaking Bad.
I never watched any
This
of
was
those.
I can't
before-
believe
I
it.
watched some of them with
It's
you,
like
but I
US
didn't
Ark
follow
or
the whole thing.
Ozark, but heavier.
US
US
Ark,
sorry.
US Ark.
It's like US Ark. I saw
watched the U.S. Ark.
the next super chat's US Ark. I'm sorry, I got it.
The,
So Timothy says U.S. Ark.
Hell
it's
yeah.
so good.
yeah.
It was
Shout
so
out.
good. We watched it years ago. That was before you were into series.
Yeah,
Breaking Bad's a
yeah.
banger, dude.
Yeah.
Watch it.
I'm still not into series. I'm into
Yes, you
like a
are.
small amount of them.
They
You'll
have to be
love Breaking
good.
Bad.
He's into home renovation shows, cooking
do like
shows.
South Korean shows.
Yeah.
South Korea, I'm done, man. I mean, I love them. I don't think I'll watch another American series ever. I just gonna watch South Korea.
Ozark.
Yeah.
Well, starting
and we're
now.
watching Service. Shut the hell up. You're just
I
such a
know
liar.
that
What
Servant
Service?
is crazy. That
Oh.
thing
Servant.
is
That's
crazy.
the one I was telling you got to start.
Yeah, I don't really want to
No,
watch
it's
that,
wild.
though.
M Night Shyamalan is the director. Or
M.
no, he's
Night
not. He's
Shyamalan.
involved. I don't know if he's the director or not. But M Night Shyamalan. What's his name?
I don't know.
M. Night Shyamalan, I think you're right.
Shyamalan. I think.
Shyamalama Ding Dong, whatever it is.
M Night Shyamalan. Shabba-dabba-doos.
Timothy says, hopefully the Lacey Act doesn't go through. My vet is in a different state, so if I ever
Yeah.
needed to take one of my anacondas to the vet, I'm screwed. But thoughts on radiant heat panels and never use them?
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah,
about
we
that.
forgot
Sorry,
about this.
Timothy.
Radio.
Thank you,
Yeah, and I hope that it doesn't either. And there will be situations like that a lot. You know, people that are on borders, cities that have vets in different towns.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big problem. Like I said, not to mention the education. And I think radiant panels can be good in the right situation, right? You know, I don't think like an anaconda it works well on, but if you have a green tree python or an emerald tree boa, radiant panels work really well. I think belly heat is probably more important for
So
big
you think for
constrictors.
more arboreal? Those
Yeah,
are
boreal
better?
stuff because they're not sitting on heat
Yeah.
on the bottom, right? So yeah, radiant heat panels can work out well. Just depends on what you're doing.
Right.
Oh, and or if you need a basking area, but you don't want to use a light,
Right.
you can use a radiant panel. But we
Radiated.
don't use them really ever. But I know people that have. And,
Right.
Radiated up.
K-Rock says, I can't believe it. I
Oh.
finally made it to the podcast while you're live.
Yeah,
I've never been
doggy.
in the reptile world, but recently YouTube recommended you guys. That's crazy. It looks like we're getting back on our recommendeds.
Yeah,
It says the last month has been hours and hours of old Brian Barczyk and Bad Choice Noah videos.
Well,
Damn,
thank you.
K-Rock.
First off, thank you
Nice,
so
thank you
much,
so
and it's so
much.
nice that we are starting to get recommended again a little bit on YouTube.
Yeah, I
So,
saw that. I was like,
yeah,
damn, Daniel.
After a while of like not getting recommended at all for anything, it's like
Well,
we're starting to
Good for
slowly
you for
pick it.
cleaning up your act.
We've been
I know.
trying, Laura.
Yeah, I took all that wife beating out of there.
Yeah.
Now
People really liked it, though.
Yeah, they liked it at first.
they liked that first
And
one.
they're
I
like,
was
"This is getting
smacking
dark."
her around, but
They said, "Make America great again,
We're
Brian."
like, not that great. Relax.
no, I asked Lori to make my sandwich earlier, and she said
How do
I'd
you
give
think
her a
that
knuckle,
ended? Yeah.
knuckle sandwich.
Yeah. The ham
my
trammy
God.
knuckle Sammy.
Hey, old knuckler.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Silvercat said, has anyone ever done a 24-hour podcast or a 24-hour live vlog on YouTube?
Good
People
Lord, I
have,
hope
yeah,
Sure.
yeah, people
Oh,
have. I mean,
yeah.
Mr. Beast did 24 hours.
Next
saying
Wednesday we're
Logan,
doing it.
Logan Paul.
People do that on stream all the time.
Yeah, 24 hours. And actually, ironically enough, the Palcast with Shaggy and Keegan are doing a 24-hour podcast.
Oh, you're going?
No, I'm not.
See him go, no.
Said, hell no.
Because
Because we were like 3.5 hours in yesterday, and I was like, shit, man, it's only 21 more hours. Let's go.
What
and
do,
they're
you
like-
got to watch your mouth, dude.
Sure
you
Because they're the
did.
type of people that be like, all right,
I did
bet.
say it, though, but I would have left.
Exactly.
But,
Good luck, guys. That'd
But I think it would be hard, right? I mean,
Oh,
like,
super
what
hard.
would you do, like, for...
be boring
24
as hell.
hours.
Who
Play
hey,
one
who
game
would
in a
watch
Monopoly.
it? That's a lot.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, it's easy for the video game streamers.
Yeah, if you're paying,
And then if you're like, there's vloggers that do it too. I'm telling you, it's not so big as it used to be. But back in the 20 teens,
Yeah.
like late 20 teens, 16 up, people would vlog their life live on stream. I don't know
Well,
if you
they
remember
still
that.
do that. Yeah, they still do that. They walk around like
They have selfie stick,
right.
couple phones to read the chat and to
Yeah, yeah.
look at the stream. and
Yeah,
stuff.
as a matter of fact, who was the British guy that? Do you know what I'm talking about? He used to be a
there was so
gamer,
many
and
of them.
dang, I
British
can't.
people.
Well, yeah,
Well,
no, I
yeah.
can't remember. He
Paul
was,
British
oh,
Sam.
Sam. His name was Sam something.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, the Sam guy. I know what you're talking. Anybody that
Sam.
watched YouTube a lot, look up.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Sam guy.
Yeah, Sam something. I
Yeah,
can't remember what
yeah.
it is. But he was like a big YouTuber for a while, and then he started doing 24-hour.
Yep,
They
I
call him
remember.
real life, right? That's what they called him. When you did like the 24-hour like real life vlogs or something like that,
Yeah.
and he would just like walk around.
IRL.
IRLs, exactly. That's what they
Yeah,
called them.
something
Yeah,
like
IRLs, and in real life is what it was called. Yeah, and then yeah, because I remember he went to Gatorland.
He did.
And he did,
went to Gatorland?
yeah, he did a whole thing at Gatorland because he had to walk around with like a Wi-Fi backpack.
Hey, dude, what a dork.
Yeah, because Gatorland didn't have good Wi-Fi, so he
Yeah,
had this
they were
like
terrible.
Wi-Fi backpack that he would,
So
Booting up. They
that's
say
the thing.
5G
You need
skills.
to literally buy this so you can travel with it with all your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, why don't you have a
Wi-Fi
Wi-Fi backpack?
Exactly.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen
I don't
up.
think so. But yeah, no. So, yeah, we're not going to do any 24-hour vlog. Like I said, I mean, Mr. Beast. That's how he got popular
Yep.
initially. He said everyday bro for 24 hours.
Yeah, he said Logan Paul.
Logan Paul for 24 hours.
Yeah, like endurance
Yeah,
challenges.
just like like
He read
endurance,
the
like-
Bible.
Yeah, he read the Bible. Yeah,
dictionary,
he read
right?
the dictionary. Yeah, so he did.
Got into a million.
I think
or
the
whatever.
worst is like saying the one phrase or one word. Logan
Yeah.
Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul.
Yeah,
I'd have a
Logan
stroke.
Because,
Logan
like,
Paul, Logan Paul,
Literally
Logan
all he
Paul,
said,
Logan
Mom,
Paul.
was Logan Paul, Logan
Do
Paul.
it to
Yeah,
the
for
rest
like
of the
24
podcast.
hours, like
and he's just
24
clicking
hours.
a button that's making it go up one more number till he reached a certain number.
Yeah, I think that wasn't
And
24
somebody-
hours. I think it was
that-
like
that
yeah,
was a
like
video?
100,000.
Yeah, and
That
it
he
broke
put-
out. It broke him out. Into
Oh my
like
God! When he
the
did that,
mainframe.
yeah, I think it was like Everyday Bro was like one of the biggest ones he ever.
And
did.
let me break you some news.
What's
okay,
that?
Mr. Beast is more brilliant than people give him credit for.
Yeah.
I agree with
Check
that.
this out. Check this out. This is why. Okay. Do you remember he made a video? It was called like me 5 years in the future saying hi to me.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
5
yeah.
hours,
It's
something
recent,
like that.
recently,
Something
yeah.
like that. Yeah, it was probably a couple years ago now or something. I don't know. But that's crazy to think because that means when he was like a little kid-ish, you know, early teenager,
Yep.
he was already coming up with these ideas.
Yeah. No, he did. Listen, I saw
It's
a
crazy.
podcast with his manager, and his manager, they hooked up. His manager was a sports agent, and then now he does managing YouTube things. I've actually reached out to him a couple times, didn't respond as per usual. As per usual, I get ghosted more than anybody in there. I reach out to everyone.
I was just
though.
gonna
Like-
say
like-
it's not like you pick and choose. You
No,
reach
like
out
I will.
to
I will.
everybody
There's
all the
nobody
time.
that I will not send an email or a text to. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
I, even if I get ghosted, I'm like, I don't. I'd rather do it and get ghosted than to be like, I wonder if I text this guy or
Yep,
email this
I
guy.
agree.
So, anyways, whatever. But he was a sports agent, and I guess Jimmy was one of his first clients on YouTube. And Jimmy had like 1.2 million subs.
Yeah.
And this was like in like the beginning of the year. And Jimmy said, by the end of the year, I'll have 10 million subs. And he had 12 million.
Wow.
So with 1 million, he told the guy, he goes, I'll have 10 million plus subs by the end of the year. And so, I mean, that's pretty amazing. But you got to remember, like I said, we've talked about, these guys do things by the numbers, so they're not just throwing things at the wall hoping they stick.
Yeah.
They're actually working the algorithm and working the analytics side.
working that rhythm.
Yeah, very intentional with everything they do, which is something that people don't realize. And that's why they're probably they are the most successful YouTubers, because they use the numbers to be successful as opposed to just like us. And we're trying to be more intentional like this, especially recently.
Yeah.
And I think people are starting to see the results, but we're not just throwing stuff at the wall like we used to.
Yeah. Actually trying to figure out what our audience and what everyone wants to see.
Yeah, not just our audience, but new
Yes,
audience,
exactly,
new
yeah, the
eyeballs.
audience,
Like
yeah.
when people, what and our click rate, click through rate has went up exponentially.
Oh.
Unfortunately, our average view duration has come down a little bit, but our click through rate has went up really big.
I got an idea for the zoo in the future.
Okay, let's go.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
I think that we should build some sort of like open area, right?
Okay.
That has no animal in it.
Okay.
Just like maybe a little bit of obstacles and like stuff like that, right?
Okay.
Maybe some like trees, bedding on the ground,
Some rocks.
thick bedding, so that we can take a monitor or snake.
like almost
well,
a
I'm
set.
thinking like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
monitor particularly.
Okay.
You can take it in there and like you can exercise them. You know what I
Right,
mean?
sure.
Play with them,
Give him some enrichment.
have them running around. Open
Kevin
area.
has a room like that.
Yeah, that
Right,
rock
I
room,
think with
right?
his-
Yeah.
You did it with his King Cobra, right?
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, something
Not a bad
similar.
idea. Not a bad idea. I like that idea. If we have room, I'd like to do something like that.
I think
it'd be
why
cool.
did I want to do that? I think it was because like the floor is like a little slippery,
Yeah.
so like the monitor, nothing.
You know
really
what you
can
could do
get
is you
good
could do that like
traction.
rubber floor, those rubber floors. I think that might be really cool for it. I agree with you. I couldn't agree more.
It would be
Because
fun.
because the monitors do have a little bit of a hard time on the slick floor. There's no doubt about that.
And I was thinking like with the little bit of trees or something, so because we have things like Beetlejuice and stuff. They're
Would love to climb, yeah.
arboreal,
Yeah.
so.
No, I like that idea. I think we should maybe do that, and it might even be cool for our guests to,
Oh yeah,
to
see us do
hey,
that.
we're maybe every hour another animal goes into that area for an hour, and
It's a great
and
idea.
people can actually walk in there and interact with it. Like we could put Tabasco in there, and people get smacked shit out of.
whacked,
It's
boy.
like the shit whacked out of them with the tail.
My tour,
Good
You pay
interaction.
extra for that.
Yeah.
my tour I did on Saturday, they said the exact same thing happened to theirs.
Really, they got to a certain age, and it just like went bonkers.
Yeah, he said
But
they
the
was
weird thing
chill,
is-
and then he just flipped out. And
But have you
never
noticed
went
when you
back.
open the cage, the thing like wants love?
It's fine, yeah.
Really?
It's only
If
when
you-
the enclosure's
literally,
closed.
when it's closed, it'll whip the fucking thing. It goes crazy. But as soon as you open it, it literally will lean so hard that it's almost pushing your hand away from it to get petted.
It's
As soon
weird.
as you open the cage, it just comes right up and you pet it, and it'll literally be like, "Oh, pet me more."
Yeah, leans
100
into it.
It's unbelievable how tame it is as soon as you
He's-
open that cage.
I don't know. He's bipolar or something, man. We need a.
I think he'll calm down after like his
Philanthropist.
breeding season is done or something like that.
Yeah.
And you guys will see more about what happened in
Tomorrow,
tomorrow's
yeah.
vlog because it was a little tragic what happened with that dumbass lizard. So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Lucius Knight says,
Ooh, I
Sup,
like the name
baby?
Lucius.
I just wanted to say it was a shame that I did not get to meet Brian when I went to the Reptarian, but I was happy that I got to meet Night Fury.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry when I'm not
just
here.
as
I mean,
good.
sometimes it's, we try to be here, but we also are trying to, it's a really tough thing, right, Laura? It's like the problem is that we work so hard all week
Yeah.
that we need some time to ourselves.
Yep.
And so
We have a Monday through Friday job as well.
yeah,
as
that
the
is very
weekend.
intense.
So,
So we're always here
We
Saturday
can't
all
work
day.
7 days a week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all
I
the
mean we
time.
can, but we
No,
don't.
you
we,
can't all the time.
You
It's
see
not
what Joey
possible.
said?
What'd Joey say?
The
Joe
king of
DIY.
DIY.
Hey, Joey, what's up, bro?
He said spray liner floor, like
Like-
what's in the bed of a truck.
Oh yeah, like
Polyurea.
Oh, the rhino
Polyurea. That's a good
liners.
idea. Yeah, that's actually a super good idea. He's a smart guy.
He
that-
did
that
say
Joey.
genius. He called you genius.
Yeah,
He said Janus.
Yeah,
that's my
that
middle
Joey.
name.
So I'm excited. He's going to be down at Animal Con.
I know, we can't wait, dude.
He's definitely. I mean, I was so happy to have
Brother
him
Clint's
involved
here,
and
too.
stuff like that.
Brother
Clint's
Clint.
in
We were
the
just
house?
talking about you,
He's
brother.
alive.
Brother Clinton.
We thought you went on tour with Theo Vaughn.
I bet you we summoned him. Is what happened.
Yeah.
It was
He said his name a bunch,
I'm
yeah.
happy he's still alive.
Yeah, we
He's
were.
like
was-
Candyman or Beetlejuice.
yeah, brother Clint, brother Clint.
Good's a strong
Just-
word, Clint. Good's a strong word.
Yeah.
He said good
No.
things, I
We
hope.
got to get him in here. We got to get Joey down here too for a podcast.
Yeah, that would be
sometime.
great.
But it's going to be cool. But, Animal Con's coming together really well. You guys like the logo. Everyone's liking the logo. So we got the logo for Animal Con. Website, I think Brian said we're going to have the first draft in the next couple days.
Whoa.
And
Good.
so we'll be able to, I'm sure I'll have a bunch of little
get it.
critiques for it because I
course.
think branding is going to be super important.
Yeah.
So I think of branding more than those guys think of branding. So
Yeah.
I think it's going to be really important that all of us critique that website so that when we launch it, it's pro as shit.
Oh, I'm
you know what I
gonna
mean?
kick the shit out.
And,
I'm a freak it.
Yeah, because I think, most people don't think of branding as much as we do.
No.
We really think of promotion. So I think we're going to have to be intricately involved in molding that. We'll have the initial template, and then we'll do that. And then I think we can launch Animal Con's website here in the next 2 to 3 weeks and start getting sales and
Smart.
and start promoting. and guys like Joey will be huge to be involved. And we've been really getting a lot of really great people. I think we're over. If I'm not mistaken, I think that adding up, we're up to about
A
100
million.
about 100 million No, about-
Billion.
100
Billion,
million,
trillion.
billion. No,
That's so Trump.
1 million million.
billion. No, I think it was like 150 million combined outreach already. You know, from all the people that were on, 150 million people outreach. That's pretty amazing, right? Now, that doesn't mean that every one of those people is going to promote hard or whatever. But
Oh, yeah.
but if all
I'm
those
just
people
laughing at
just
the
even make a
billion.
couple posts like, hey, go to Animal Con, you know, because we're going to be there.
that'd be cool, man.
It'd be really a dope freaking event.
Oh, my
miss-
God, yeah.
I miss
I think
stuff like that.
It's definitely going to
It'll be fun.
very good. A lot of fun. Very cool.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I hope it'll be fun and not stressful. I think that
Well, we're gonna have fun.
Well, it's
Yeah,
it's
you
for
choose.
us.
That's up
There
to you.
is going to be stress because that's just if you're putting an event on. But
course,
it's
of
going
course.
to be a very fun event for people to come to.
I was thinking
and
about
enjoy.
this alone.
Yeah, getting Steve
Okay, so
Going
say
alone?
no,
Yeah,
no, no,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
Steve
No, I'm
Aoki
thinking
and
this.
DJ.
I'm thinking this alone. Oh, that would be dope.
Yeah.
And we have a connection to Stevie Aoki
And then we
too.
can
You know
even
that.
get like a little buffet for his hibachi place.
Oh yeah, the what is it called?
I don't
The
even know what the hell you're talking about.
what's the big
Hibachi.
hibachi? You know, the Benny
Benihana.
Benihana. His dad owns Benihana's.
Who are you talking
he's
Steve
about?
Aoki.
I don't know who this
Come
is.
on.
He's a famous DJ.
He goes boom boom.
Boom, boom,
Oh,
chick,
that
chick,
guy.
Boom, boom. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
You've
that
seen
guy.
him. You've seen him.
You know
already
Steve
know.
Aoki. It's like now you know how it feels when you tell me I like pumpkin pie. You know Steve Aoki.
Come on, the boom boom chicka boom boom guy.
No, that's not at all the same.
It's very similar.
It's very similar.
Not at all.
But anyways, my point is, I was thinking about this, like, you know how my mind works. I'm thinking about like, okay, the events start at 10 a.m. on Saturday for the fans.
Right.
Let's say we have 10,000 fans. How the hell do you check them in before 10 a.m.? 10,000 people are going to have to get bands or
This
whatever,
is,
you know.
This is the reality of this. Is I've already got thoughts into all of this.
She's got thoughts.
Glad you are.
Yeah, because this is what I do.
'Cause you're gonna be doing
This
all
is what I
10,000.
do.
Yeah, you're gonna be
Exactly.
checking them in
I
wristband
think
by
about all
wristband.
this. There'll
Okay.
be different times. There'll be different things, and the reality is, you'll know ahead of time how many tickets you have and how many people. It's not like
Yeah.
it's going to be a surprise.
Well, it's going to be 10,000.
Why don't you Disney it and
It's
just
gonna
send
be
them
10,000.
bracelets in the mail or something?
No, because then they can fake it.
Yeah.
They
You know,
can
you
fake
can't
it.
fake 'em.
They can fake the Disney ones too.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Well,
I
we're not
think
going
people
to
do
do
that?
Disney
I do
ones,
mine.
but we're going to have like the podcast, like the checking
Well,
in podcast.
the Disney
Yeah,
ones
That's what'll
scan
be.
into their system too.
Right, we aren't doing
So-
that.
Oh,
We aren't
yeah,
doing
of course,
that.
of course,
no.
of
we're not
course,
doing
yeah.
that.
Not this
But
year.
we're going to have lanyards that
Next
are
year.
like the checking in podcast.
Oh, that's
VIP
sick.
lanyards, and they'll be like just visitors. They'll be creators and then creator guests. But we can't let people have them in advance because
course.
they'll
Make their own.
forfeit them
Yeah.
or counterfeit them.
Yeah,
so-
absolutely. And then there's going to be much like the same as like these other places do too. There's going to be a lot of wristbands. There's the different
Wristbands.
wristbands for the different days and the different
yeah,
colors
Europe,
get you
yeah,
into
yeah.
the different things. So like it's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going to have a lot of different layers as
Bringing
far as what we
color
have
into
going
this.
on and
Yeah, always.
yeah, lots of color. Like this
Segregate them. Get
Are
them.
you
There's the
kidding me?
blue bands. Get them
the
in that
world
room.
is
Mom.
full of
Jesus.
color.
It's 2022.
Some
Move past
outrageous.
Yeah.
How outrageous are you that you
Oh,
don't
you only
see
have the
all
blue.
of the
You only
beautiful
have the blue
colors?
band.
What do you mean?
That's
He's
it?
got all the colors on his hat right
All
now.
you have is the blue band. That's a shame.
It's like if you're
Yeah,
that
get in that room.
reptarian
Back there.
visitor
Get over there.
that has the rainbow.
Oh, yeah,
because
you're a
they buy
gangster.
all
Yeah.
5 hours.
Yeah,
They look
no,
so
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, I like that. I like when I see that.
What if they got him tattooed? Would you let him in? They
Tattooed?
tattooed
Absolutely,
reptilian wristbands.
absolutely not.
Yeah, that's a psycho. We don't want them in here.
Yeah,
They
the
got
last
all the
thing we
colors.
but there's a lot to think about.
I might give him a
There's
discount.
a lot to think about, but I think we're gonna crush it.
I think so
It's
too.
gonna
Yeah.
be good.
Mike says, it was awesome seeing you and Shaggy together. Been a
Oh, yeah.
Juggalo since 2008, which was around the same time Snake Bites debuted. I
Wow.
remember coming home every Wednesday and watching the new Snake Bites episode. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Shit.
I'm finding a lot of things like about like what whoop whoop. I didn't even know what the hell was going on. Half the time they were speaking in different language last night on the Palcast. I was like, what are you guys even talking about? We need to come up with that, man, because they had the stick, right? So super chatters
Skippy.
would
Got it.
they'd
I
have
like
they'd have like a way of the super chat so that every time the super chat would say something, everyone would be like, what? Together, you know what I mean? We gotta do that.
Yeah, we gotta let's
come up
formulate
with
it.
something.
Let's formulate
We
it.
gotta come up with something.
Uh,
Okay.
Okay, something. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, we'll come up with a good one. Joey, King of DIY, says first $10 for Noah's free roam room. Now I want one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Joey.
but that's going to
Let's
be a
go.
little hard. How do you do a
What?
free
$10?
room with a fish?
Oh, that's right. It's just flopping around on the
I
floor.
think that's called an aquarium.
Yeah, it's just flopping
This
around.
is so fun. Look at it go.
And then you can buy a
Yeah, you
spray
can-
bottle.
Yeah,
Just
to
give
keep
it a
it
little
alive.
bit
To
of
keep it
water.
alive. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Joey,
like a game.
this is good, man.
You're
Yeah,
really
this is good.
fucking thinking about it.
If you want this fish to live, you pay the $10.
yeah. Real pretty
Not-
fish,
There's
too.
a concession stand in the corner.
Yeah. All right.
Mom, get me more water. This thing's going to die.
It's been 5 minutes without water. You better get over there.
You have a timer.
Yeah.
You could probably keep every fish out for 5 minutes.
Oh,
And then you'd have to switch that out and get new fish. We should try this at the aquarium.
I don't
Yeah, maybe
think that's
tomorrow.
the kind of enrichment that the fish are going to like.
Really?
Makes them stronger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Deep breath.
I can't wait to. This is one thing I will say. I can't wait to
Wim
have.
Hof.
I can't wait till we have the aquarium open and have Joey out for that because I
Oh
think
my
that would
God.
be super cool to show him. You know, again, listen. I don't know shit about fish, and but we're gonna have people that do know shit about fish. You know, not us, but some other people. And I hope I learn, but I'm never gonna know. Like they talk like
Gibberish,
nitrates.
yeah.
And there's 300 ppс.
The ammonia
guys
levels
and
are way
nitrates.
too low for the nitrates to start going.
So I don't know what the hell they're talking about, but I hope I learn a little bit.
I just want you to
But
get a
I'm never
shirt.
going to want to learn enough to run it.
Yeah.
I don't want to know that. I just want to know, like, can I throw some fucking shrimp in this fish?
I just want you to have a shirt that says Reptarium on the front, maybe Brian Barczyk on the back. It says, I don't know shit about fish.
I don't know shit about fish.
It'd
Yeah.
be great.
That'll be everyone in the. That's a good idea, though.
Yep.
Everyone in the bottom says, I don't know shit about fish. And then everyone up top, I don't know shit about reptiles.
Great. I
That
think
way
it's
there's
gonna
not
work.
a crossover with the employees.
I think you're on to something.
Yeah.
It is on to something.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe not
That's
shit.
not.
Maybe
That's not
Yeah, of
exactly
course.
it, but it could evolve.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what
anything
thing.
about-
I don't know a thing.
about
Yeah.
fish. I don't know a thing about reptiles. I think that might be.
And then maybe like the head curator says like, I know about fish.
I know about.
I know a
fish.
thing or two about fish.
I know
and
about
reptiles.
fish and reptiles.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know about that last.
Yeah, that last one was
Yeah,
a little
that's
rough,
a-
dude.
yeah.
I was trying. It was clunky.
This
trying
is
to kick
how
it.
it happens. You just kick it around.
It's
keep
a start.
throwing
What?
it.
Hey, don't
Exactly.
talk about
Well,
that.
yeah.
What,
Come on,
what?
let's
Fish
come
like
up with
that.
the. We got to come up with
Skizzy,
something.
skizzy. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Got to come up with something.
Why don't we just go?
Slither.
Yeah, there we go.
No hard R.
No hard. No.
Slither.
Slither.
Yeah, there we
Something
go.
like
We're
that.
getting
Slither.
there.
No.
No.
What is
just,
bad.
just say.
We need some super
just
chat
bing
ideas.
bong. How about that?
Yeah, bing bong.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Okay.
like
All right,
bing
super
bong.
chatters. Bing bong.
All right, Silver Cash, bing bong.
Bing bong.
Bing
Says,
bong.
I can't wait to visit again, and y'all hustle harder than anyone I've known.
Bing bong. Let's go.
And logo for Animal Con looks awesome.
Yeah,
Bing
thanks.
bong.
And we actually, yeah, bing bong.
Let's go, Silver.
So we actually we massaged it a little bit more since what I put it on.
Turn it to Silver Splash.
Ping pong.
Bing bong. Timothy, bing bong. I want to see
up,
more
Tim?
Boegas. How's the puffing snake doing? And next
Yeah.
time passing through West Virginia, got to check out the TNT plant.
What's that?
Bing bong.
Wait a minute. There's an
It's a
explosive
TIT
plant.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Sounds
I
amazing.
think it just literally says what it is.
I mean, it's West Virginia, Brian. That's probably their big thing.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, you come to town, you got to check out the
I think
TNT plant.
Timothy wants us to blow up. Come on over to TNT plant. I'm not going to fall for that.
Yeah, not
boom.
again.
Not again.
Not again.
Last
What
time I
are
was
you,
at the
Wile E.
TNT.
Coyote?
I know. Yeah,
Last
is this
time-
the Acme company?
Yeah, last time I was
is?
out in the cold in
Yeah.
Mr. Beast's house.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. We did. Yeah, when they blew it up, we had
TNT.
to go out. Did you know that when they
No.
blew the thing up at the Beast thing, we had to go outside.
Oh,
they,
yeah,
they
you
like
called me.
everybody was outside
Yeah.
except for the
How big was
the
it?
pirate. It sounded big, but in the video it didn't look that big.
Yeah. We were in the van outside with the warehouse closed and all the doors were shut
And
in
it
the van
sounded
and I
like
heard
it sounded like a bomb.
Yeah.
But in the video it wasn't that impressive. I thought it was going to be like
They
really
could have faked it,
impressive,
made it
yeah.
look better, to be
Yeah,
honest with
to be
you.
honest with you. But still, hey man, it's all good.
It
It's
was
better than
awesome.
it's better than any explosion we've done.
So-
Let's start doing them.
Yeah.
That guy
Bing
asked
bong.
about the puffing snake.
Thanks.
Oh, Puffing Snake.
Yeah.
Yeah, Puffing Snake's doing really good. You're
Yeah.
doing a good job with it,
Yeah,
actually.
it's a big a-hole.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that
I
Puffing
hate
Snake.
that.
Oh, we got to do a piece
Every
with you and
time,
Lori.
every time you open the cage, it's just like jumping out, like going at you. It's not.
I like it.
okay.
I just had it out the other day.
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
it was
what is
what?
your
It's
name? Are
supposed
you
to be.
interested in it?
I don't
Because
understand.
I could maybe rehome
What's
it
that?
to you.
Was it smoking? I don't get it.
Puffing
Smoking.
snake.
Yeah, like
It's
what's
not-
it puffing
It's
on?
not puffing.
It's smoke.
Puff,
Yeah.
pass snake.
Oh, you know what? That's exactly.
It needs a little-
to
It needs a
calm
little-
down.
little-
Gotcha.
Puff,
weed.
puffing snake, you know.
It's a little
Well,
shaggy
we can call
weed.
Silver Cash for that.
Silver Cash, can you donate some?
You donate a
Some
few gummy
gummies.
packs of gummies.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Alex says, "Hey Brian and fam, just joining in. Have you talked about the U.S. ARC situation yet? Bing bong.
Dude,
So
yeah.
we kind of talked about it. I mean, I need to be honest with you. I'm a little bit out of the loop. I know what's happening, obviously, with the legislation, but I don't know what U.S. ARC's official position is. I mean, obviously, they're going to be fighting it. I mean, I understand that, but I don't know what. And this
What
is a
their
little bit
game
of a
plan
it's
is,
a
how
little
they're
bit of a
doing it.
bummer that and I know Phil Phil is a great guy. Phil Goss is a great guy, super great president, works his ass off, best guy for the reptile hobby for sure for USARC. But I wish we had a little bit closer relationship so that he could be directing me what I want, what he wants me to tell people.
Right.
And so I'm usually learning like what to tell people through Kevin McCurley or through other sources. That's as much on me as it is on anybody. I should probably try to reach out to Phil and have that conversation and just so I don't. My point is that I don't know what USARC's attack plan is to try to compete with this because this is a very difficult bill. Because it's a bill that everyone's going to want to pass.
Yeah.
And so somehow we've got to pluck out legislation.
Which is so
within,
wrong.
Yes.
That it's been allowed that this is the way they're allowed to do
Yeah.
things. Because
Yeah, it's like
how does
bullshit.
that,
I think it's
how
what they
do-
call a procreation bill is
yeah,
what
how
it
do you
basically
even
is.
how did that even become a thing? Like because you should never be able to throw things like that together when it's like, okay, this is something good that is going to pass. So now we're going to slip this other stuff in that nobody would vote for.
Yeah,
Like,
well, remember the Affordable Care Act. It was that way. It was like 8,000
it
pages.
happens. It happens all the time.
Yeah, with
And
all the
fact
COVID
that they
stimulus
let
bills
that,
happening.
Yeah,
Like-
like,
yeah, exactly. I mean, COVID stimulus bill had the
infuriating.
Aliens, bro.
had the aliens got a disclosure, which they never really did much disclosing on that. But
Yeah,
it was a start. That's coming, man.
but
aliens are
when we
coming.
have those answers, we will share them.
Yeah, I will. It's been a really very hectic
year.
few months,
Since we
really, to
got
be
here.
honest with you. But
Yeah.
but I'll get on top of that soon.
Yeah, we'll get you.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Dainty Dinosaurs says, "Hey Noah,
nice.
Brian, and Lori, just wanted to show some support and thank you, Brian, for always being open about anxiety. Helps a lot."
Thank
Oh,
you, thank
that's
you.
what's up, Dainty.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate you, and I'll always try to continue to be open about it.
I think this is
Open book.
J. Rod Botha.
Yeah, he's from South Africa.
Yeah,
Jared, brother.
Is it? I don't know if it's. How do they pronounce it there? I don't know if it's J. Rod or Gerard.
That's Jared.
Says, "Hey Brian, it's Jared from South
J-Rod.
Africa." Hey, how's it spelled, bro?
What are you, Nimrod?
Jared, man. That's how we spell it in the States. It says it's Jared from South Africa. Yo, probably remember my dad, Paul,
Yeah.
but was wondering if ever planning on coming back when COVID allows it.
Yeah,
Never,
100%. So
never.
his dad saved my life. His dad was the one that saved my
Oh,
life.
get out. Are you for
Yeah,
real?
Paul
that
is
saved you from the.
Paul is the one that
certain
saved
death?
me from dying.
for you.
And
Thank
so-
you, Paul.
So
Bing bong.
yeah, so
Shouts out Jared.
but yeah, no, they're
J.
great.
Rod.
Bing bong.
And ironically
better.
enough, we stopped at their place in Moy River, which I believe they might have sold now. I'm not 100% sure. I think they might have moved to Joe. They had a place in Moy River and then one in Joburg, and but I don't know for sure what their situation is. But we had some killer chicken at their place. They're the ones that had. Remember me talking about their giant cow, like bull or cow or something like that, like gigantic. No, it wasn't a Watusi, but it was a friendly cow. But I mean, literally, it was like 6 foot tall.
No way.
It was dope as hell, man. It was really cool. So I had a good time with those guys. Like I said, had some really good chicken, and then we almost
Friendly
got killed.
cow
And then we
and-
almost got killed.
You know.
Yeah, good times.
Good times.
But again, his dad saved my life. If it wasn't for his dad, I probably wouldn't be on the podcast right now. Dead serious. That's
All
true.
right.
Literally
Shout out to
dead
Paul and
serious.
J. Rod.
Bing
J.
bong.
Bing
Rod.
bong.
Bing
Bing
bong.
bong.
Speaking of which, Paul Sam says, "Bing bong,
Bing bong.
Send feet pics to Scales and Things. You got it. Holler at him.
Amen. Bing bong.
We second that.
Can't forget to send feet pics.
Wait, and then Silver Cash says, forget Bong Bong. You like pizza.
All right, Bing Bong.
Bing bong.
Bong bong.
Bong bong. Wait, I think he was hitting the bong
Yeah,
before
yeah.
he hit the bong.
Bong bong.
He's like bong bong hits.
Bong.
That's not what that means.
Allison says, I think I have a breeding pair of veiled chameleons and don't have the heart to do so. Chico is super friendly. Suggestions, please.
What he does? She don't want to.
Well, so it's difficult with veiled chameleons, right? Because
Yeah,
if you
denotion,
don't
right?
breed them, the females still produce eggs and sometimes get egg bound.
so the veils are the ones with the crown on the
Yeah,
head?
with the
male.
exactly. Yeah, the male does. Well, both have it, but the male has a more pronounced one. Yeah,
Big
but yeah. So it's a problem
honker.
if you have a pair and don't breed them. It's probably more dangerous than actually breeding them.
Lock them up, girl.
So what you want to do is when the female changes color to what they call like an ovulation or follicle growth color, so you'll see a noticeable color change. That's when you put the male and female together. And if you don't do it, she'll probably develop follicles and could
So-
potentially get egg bound.
Or because
Lock
this is
'em up.
very loose, or is it the fact she doesn't have the heart to do it? Because then what's she going to do with a bunch of babies?
Well, you can always do something with the babies.
Craigslist?
Yeah, you can always do. Yeah, local pet shops. I
Get
mean,
rid of
you
my
name
baby.
it. You know, remember we
Yeah,
were
man.
gonna do that, right? We had babies one time that was so successful. We had a cage with a bunch of babies, and kids were like, I mean, they loved them, man. They were so cool. And then we just donated them to kids. You know, like once they got too big, where they had to get separated out. We had about 20 in an enclosure, and it was dope.
McDonald's went to. Just wait to
Let
the
them
people.
loose
Yeah, let them loose at
in the
McDonald's.
place.
Or in the playpen.
Yeah.
In the bouncy
Climbing
ball.
up the walls.
Yeah,
In the ball pit.
The ball pit. They're doing fine out here. I don't know.
Interactive.
We should act. No, I'm not.
No, don't.
I
say
agree,
it.
though, 100%.
No, he was gonna. I know what he's gonna say. He was gonna say we should open a ball pit next to the
No,
dig zone.
that wasn't true. Although that is a good idea.
No.
I don't
Ball
think-
pits are nasty.
No, they're like they're nasty. I
There's
don't want to
diapers in
eat
there
ball
and-
pits.
Shoot,
Yeah.
there's a diaper outside the front door.
Did anyone take it away?
I didn't touch this.
Where is
shit.
this?
Well, you got to
Here?
take. Someone's got to
Yeah,
take the
there
diaper
was-
Where
away
is it?
there.
There's a flower pot outside the door of the office, and someone threw a dirty pull-up in there.
No, fucking
Well, at least
There's
chuck
the
it out into the street. Yeah,
I'm not
chuck-
touching it. You do it.
I'll go out there and throw that in the
Kick
street.
it. You
Go right now.
I'll go right now.
Come on, Big
Bing
Bong.
bong.
Yeah, get out
Big
there.
ball.
vlog that.
I'm saying.
Look at the dirty
That's a great
diaper.
piece. It's a
Ugh.
good piece, actually.
You should burn it
Oh no.
Yeah,
Ew.
smoke, maybe smoke it.
and then kick it.
We
Flaming
could
diaper.
actually do that. You know the old trick, right? You,
Oh, yeah.
You start it
Yeah,
on
of
fire,
course, I
you knock on the door and run away.
Yeah, and then they
And
step
then
on
they
it.
step on it. It's a bunch of poop on their feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
No
it's
one's
a banger.
ever stepped on that, by the way.
Yeah, they have.
Oh, I
I
doubt
bet
Put
you
'em
they
out?
have been.
No way.
I bet
Yeah.
you. I bet you people
Just
have done
kick
it.
it.
Even if you
Just
kick it, it's
You're
gonna
gonna have
explode shit everywhere.
molten
Yeah.
shit on your shoe.
I think that people have done it.
I'd just let it burn.
Because that was like an
It
old
smells
school.
good,
Is that
too.
still like everyone still knows that trick?
I don't know
It-
that
Because
that's
that's like
something
back
you
in the
do anymore.
80s.
Yeah.
Back in the
Yeah,
80s,
kids
that was
are
like
The
Yeah.
only time I ever seen it was in, I think, Billy Madison, maybe, or
Yeah,
Happy
yeah.
Gilmore, one of those two.
Yeah, so it's not a thing. I think you get away with it now.
Oh, dude.
Because back
easy.
in the 80s, you couldn't get away with it because everyone knew about it.
No, you don't get away with it. You go to jail for that.
Yeah, that's arson
Yeah.
and shit.
Arson, yeah. it is.
And probably
When they're-
contamination
when
or
they're-
something.
Yeah, their porch catches on fire.
Biocontamination.
Exactly.
They're all
exactly.
fucking-
You're like, my dad said that this is cool.
I think we should do it.
Why was there nothing better than like firecrackers as a kid? You know
Well,
what I
we
mean?
used to not be able to have them.
You guys, right? Yeah, Jersey too for a while.
Yeah, we couldn't have big stuff here in Michigan. I mean, they still
we had,
people
we
with
had
the,
the snakes.
yeah. When we were young, you had the snakes.
Whippersnappers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
a sparkler or two.
Yeah, sparklers. That was about it. Yeah.
The move
We
in
had the
Jersey was
jumping
go
jacks.
to PA and get all of
Yeah,
them.
we had
and
them in
come back.
Ohio. You could go to Ohio and get them. You know, we did that
Yeah.
a bunch. But when we were young, we didn't have the money to do it. So,
Yeah.
or when our kids were young, we didn't have the money to buy fireworks.
So we just made loud noises
Yeah,
around
we just
him.
gave them a couple pots.
Yeah.
Put 'em
Pow,
outside.
pow.
Hit them together hard.
Happy 4th of July.
We get a couple disposable cameras
Honestly,
and start taking
did
photos with the
people
flash.
do that? Like,
What?
I remember that when I grew
What,
up.
pots and pans?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like
Hell yeah.
4th of July or like on New
New Year's,
Yes, you
yeah.
go out in the front porch
Bing, bing, bing,
and
bing, bing,
people
bing,
be
bing, bing.
playing
Yep.
pots
If
and
you hit
pans.
these rocks together hard enough, they'll spark.
My grandma's still doing it, probably right now in the snow. snow.
In the snow.
Yeah, bing, 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 bing.
Yee-hoo.
That's funny. I forgot about that.
Oh, Jesus.
Timothy says, Lori, send me that puffin snake. Send it my
No.
way, and female mangrove, LOL. And the TNT planet is an abandoned bunkers from World War II.
Ooh.
It's supposed to be haunted, and it's where the cryptid Mothman hangs out.
Oh, the Mothman.
But it's
Yep.
great history for
We
certain.
talked about the Mothman. Me,
Yep.
Jay and I. And when
He gave me some education on it.
I
You
educated
didn't
him
know
about the Mothman.
Man, I don't know about
Is it
no
the
cryptids.
Mothman prophecies?
Mothman prophecies,
That's right.
exactly. That's because he.
I've heard of it, just never
He shows
knew
up
it.
before disasters.
And he breeds
Right.
Malteses.
Maltesers?
Poodles?
The Mothman prophecies breeds Maltese.
No.
And he likes chocolate malts.
Chocolate malt. Speaking of chocolate,
I was just going to
Mr.
say,
Beast
what are you
bars.
eating over there, Mr. Brian?
Mr. Beast bars?
Sponsored
You
by
didn't
Mr.
sell 'em?
Beast.
It's not
No.
sponsored.
I was trying to
by
put them
it.
online.
Sponsored by
30 bucks.
Mr. Beast Bar.
Actually,
Mr.
I
Beast
am
bars.
reselling those.
Yeah.
So we have
But
a
they're all
few
broken.
So we have a
That-
few
they're
available.
authentic.
$10 a piece.
Well, the thing about
Reach
it
out
is
to
that
me.
these came from the actual set.
I know. So
They're on
actually,
the actual set.
And my dad's eating them all.
Yeah, and one of those boxes is mine. I got 2 boxes. You got 1.
Yeah, it's true.
I stole more than you did.
But I've been giving away to the crew.
That's
you said
fine.
you were giving it to the crew.
You've been
I
eating
I
them.
got you.
there's not
I haven't seen one crew member with the bar.
exactly.
Yeah, I haven't seen one
Yeah,
person
I've
bro,
got
throw
it
a bar.
in
I
his
gave-
hand and in his
Bing
mouth
bong.
every day.
You're the only one I've seen, bro.
I gave one to Jay and to Mike today.
Oh, that's very nice that you gave 2 of the 100 bars.
No, but
today.
then Beth got some. Beth got some for her kid.
You gave Beth
jeez.
1.
No, I gave Beth a couple.
You
And
gave
you were
Beth
trying to rip it out of her
one.
hands. I
Then I
seen you.
gave-
You're like, no
no.
fucking way, Beth.
Yeah, she
No.
tried to take
And
two.
then I gave
and he said,
Ashley one. Gave Ashley one.
I'm
giving
just
them
fucking
to
with you. That's
everybody.
fine, dude. I'm just joking. It's so funny.
Our eyes are on you.
Yeah. Thank you.
We're watching you.
We're watching
you.
you. Lucius. Let me see
Lucius.
which one.
You know, my old boss was named Lucius.
Lucius.
Yeah, from the shoe store.
Yeah.
Lucius.
I always think of just Lucius from Roman times.
Luscious Lucius.
Ooh.
Lucius.
Who was
No, I think of
Lucius
Lucius.
from
He was
Russian?
Marcus Aurelius' son.
Good.
Yeah.
That's important.
I think. What do you think of the name Lucian?
Lucian?
Lucian.
Lucian, this guy with diamonds.
Lucian. Yeah, it's different.
He's this. Never mind. Whatever. It's a character.
A character.
All right.
Don't worry about it. I just want to know what you thought about the name.
I just
I like
like it.
Lucius, though.
And says, also, thanks, Brian, for inspiring me to work on my anxiety. It's weird. It made me more emotional, but has to get worse before it gets better. Also, I understand
Yeah.
you're busy.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I think that they say like the progression of getting better from anxiety goes oftentimes from anxiety to depression, from depression to anger, and then ultimately through. And I don't know that I went through those stages, but that's what they say as you're coming out of anxiety, that it typically you have some bouts of depression coming out of anxiety, and then ultimately anger, and then ultimately you get better. So, you know, it does bring emotion. I think I did have a lot of emotion coming out of it, but I don't know
You're
that I
so
would have said it
angry.
was. Yeah, I was never
You're
really
still
angry
so
at it.
Angry
I'm angry
all the
at
time.
you two.
You make me angry.
Yeah, see,
Probably the
my
anxiety.
anger is manifested through Lori.
It's flowing through her.
Yeah, flowing through her.
You
It's
should
like
be good now.
Because I'm pretty fucking mad.
Fucking Marty.
Come on, Marty.
Marty.
She's so good, dude. Come on, Wyatt.
She is good.
She's a great actress.
And
yeah.
I mean, have you ever seen her? I told Lori I saw her
Like
on-
normal?
Yeah, and she does not have an accent. She's from like New York.
I know.
It's so bizarre.
She looks pretty
She's
normal.
great, man.
Well, anyone
She's
can
my
do
favorite.
that accent, you know.
What do you mean? No, I
know.
can't.
To do it just
know.
so
Get a
well
bumbo,
and so
gumbo.
fluid, like
Yeah, she's
you
good.
would believe that is. But I mean, a lot of good actors do that.
Put a camera in front of me right now.
All right, there's literally 4, so go
Yeah.
for it.
Go for it.
Hit me with your best
What's
shot.
the scene?
All right.
Scene is, you're coming into.
And you have to paint the full picture. Who am I? What am I doing?
Okay, you're a
a
late
pizza maker
teens
/ rat
Yeah,
maker.
you're late teens, and you actually work at a fast food restaurant.
Okay.
You're coming in.
And you're
The
taking.
fry,
You're
on the
ordering.
no. The fries. You're on the fry rack, right? You're on the
I'm on
fry
fry
rack.
rack.
But when you come in,
All
the
right.
fries are not sorted,
Right.
and you're going to your boss to ask why the fries aren't sorted.
Okay. That's me unlocking the door.
Yeah. You don't have a
man.
key. You're a fry guy.
I
Yeah,
know,
so
but I
fucking
gotta
take
go
it
in.
easy, bub.
No one gets keys at that level.
That's me unlocking the door.
Okay.
God damn it, Marty. Who ate my fries last night? Wait, am I female?
Could be whatever
Whoever you want, man. It's 2022.
Just go with it, man.
My fries are sorted. You got the Cajuns mixed with the originals and the Wheats fries, man. What are you doing, Marty?
But see, you sound like someone faking a Southern accent.
Oh, I have to be Southern?
Yeah, you got to be Southern.
Oh,
Like she doesn't.
What the fuck
sound-
kind of scene is this sorting fries, man?
Who's sorts fries? What is this, Bojangles?
Ever sorted fries in LA?
I don't know.
What kind of bullshit
How about-
is this, Marty?
How about
Now
this?
that sounded good. She hit it. She
How about
hit it.
this?
Fucking fries.
Yeah, dude.
Boy, Lori's got
With the
it.
rasp too, it was good.
She's got it.
That's her
Oh, I could channel
actual-
Ruth.
Yeah, I thought it was you for a
I
second.
think from
on the
now
show.
on, whenever you're mad at any of the crew, you need to go right into that
Southern
right into the Southern accent.
Southern hate, yeah.
You know, that way everyone knows.
This next one,
Oh, it's Southern Lori's back.
you are ordering at a drive-through.
Okay, I'm
at
ordering.
the same restaurant.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
You're ordering.
I don't know
yeah.
the fucking song. fries aren't
Excuse me.
sorted.
I'd
Hello,
like,
hello. I'm gonna take your order.
I really would love a chocolate frosty.
Chocolate frosty,
spicy
large, medium,
chicken.
large or medium.
I'll take a large.
Large.
And then
accurate.
I'm gonna
one,
take
one large. Hold
Yeah.
on. Takes a second.
Okay. So, all right, tell me when you're ready.
And then,
All right, and then I really would love a 10-piece spicy chicken nugget.
all right, 10-piece original nugget.
No, spicy, please.
Spicy. Actually, we're out of spicy. We
Out
only
of spicy?
We only have 5 left. It's gonna
right.
be a 15-minute wait.
Can I take 5 and then 5 original?
No, we can't do that.
No.
Sorry.
Do you have spicy and sweet and sour sauce?
We got sweet and mild. No
any
more
barbecue?
wild.
Any
Barbecue? Yeah, I got one
Okay,
left
cool.
over. I was
And
gonna
then,
eat it, but
then I'm going to take your fries are now you got the new
okay.
crispy
So
fries,
one
right?
strawberry. I just want to make sure I'm getting it. One strawberry.
No, chocolate.
chocolate strawberry. Same thing. One breadless chicken nugget.
The bread, no chicken,
Okay,
no.
okay.
grilled.
What do you want? All right, I'm just messing with you. What?
This
how
is
can
where
you
This
finish
is
your
literally
order.
Noah when he was working at the beach.
Finish your order,
Wait a
man.
second.
It's taking
All
too
right.
long.
And I want the new crispy fries. You got the new fries, right?
New fries. Yep.
All right, I'll take a
Sometimes
large.
hot.
Take
Somebody's
a large
the
of that.
guy boss is sorting them right
All right, a
now.
large of those
Yeah.
with some ketchup packets.
Actually, yeah, the fry guy didn't serve the fries last.
That's the joke. I was waiting for it, bro.
No, this is what happens now. This is what happens now in Michigan. You get to that level where we're just at right now, and then the guy goes, "I'm sorry, we're closed."
Dude, straight up. Or like
I'm
we're
sorry.
all out of chicken. Actually,
I'm
I don't
sorry,
know
we
why
just
we're here.
we just closed.
Did you
Sorry.
hear? Did you never told them about that?
What the sub place?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was so terrible. It was like what?
It was
like,
the most funny thing.
it was like so. I waited in line. There's just one guy in front of me. It was like 4:30 in the
PM.
afternoon. 4:30 in the afternoon, and I wait in the sub shop drive-through for like 5 minutes as this guy's placing his order. He pulls up to get his order. I pull around, and the guy goes, "Sorry, we just closed." And I'm like, at 4:30 you closed on a Friday. You're closed at 4:30 p.m. He said, "Yep, we're closed." And the guy, and then the guy in front of me got
Busted
his
your lid, I
fucking
bet.
sub, and I said, "I'll never go back to that place again."
Yeah.
But you don't remember the name of it, do you?
Oh, it's
Potbellies.
Potbellies.
Oh,
Yeah, Potbellies. Yeah.
Good.
Yes, he
Fuck 'em.
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
Big bong.
Bing bong, Potbellies.
Silvercat says, "How's the little grandbaby doing?"
He's doing good. He's getting big.
getting big,
we've been
man.
necking him in the bathtub.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez, man, you can't be
Lord
telling
Almighty.
people that online.
Don't say your neck in the damn kid.
Isn't that's what they called when they put that bubble?
No,
that
that's
thing?
what I call it. That's not what it's called.
We don't know what you're doing to your new grandbaby.
Otteroo or something, some
It's like a bubble.
tube.
So it's
that
like an
goes-
inner
yeah,
tube that
that
you,
goes
like,
around
go
a
around.
baby's neck. Like it's a thing now.
It's torture.
Yeah, and you like plop them in the friggin'. No, they look like they love it. Man.
Yeah, yeah.
What, so they don't
This is
drown?
the
Is that what it
third
is?
time.
Yeah.
And so basically,
They care
they're
about that
they're
now.
literally free floating. You know,
it's like a little
so,
life.
But around their neck,
around
yeah.
their throat.
Yeah, so it just keeps their head above the water.
Wow,
and then
bro.
they're,
They get
so this
asphyxiated a little
week,
bit. That's
she
good.
said he actually started like kicking around and moving. Like
Really?
And before he was just like
Just float.
like a little
like,
lily
where the
pad.
hell am I?
Well, she said he fell asleep the second time, right?
Yeah,
Because
last week
she
when
said
I
it was
was
nice
there.
and warm in there, and he just fell
Yeah,
asleep.
at
like,
first he
oh.
just had his eyes open and then he was just like,
This is nice.
It is nice.
That's
It's
what I
nice.
said.
Wait
The
a
bath was
minute.
warm. I said it's just
Wait a
he probably
second.
thinks he's back in the womb.
I probably should get one of those.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
If we did
actually,
that-
that's what we said.
the
This
lake?
this summer at the lake, that's what we're gonna have. Big boy, not a root.
That's
a great
We'll
idea.
all just be like,
play like a
what,
game.
what is it called? What is it called? Punch it up, Jay. This is crazy. You won't even believe this.
Otteroo.
Yeah,
It's an
I think
Otteroo.
it's Otteroo.
Otteroo.
Otter. Baby. Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
that's
See?
I like this
See
one.
'em?
The boob
Jeez.
tube.
Oh my god.
No, you just
Check.
see they just like are all just a tube around their neck.
And they can't
Look at
drown.
that kid's hair, bro.
Which one? This one?
That is just amazing hair. For
Why does that
little
kid have it
toddler.
on? He's literally sitting up.
It's like
Yeah,
Jimmy
sitting
Carr.
Like,
That's crazy.
So yeah, that's more like
Yeah.
that's what's
This is great. If you explain this on paper, someone would think you're fucking insane.
dude,
We're
if
gonna
you-
put this tube
No.
around the kid's neck.
If anybody says it or even shows it, like me and Bobby are freaking out. Like that's literally what he's like. You're necking this baby.
yeah. But the babies love it. They love to get necked.
Yeah, they do.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy.
You wonder what
times.
the long-term effects on it is. So,
Oh,
This is
definitely
what I
bad
say.
for the brain.
The shit that we
Long-term
grew up with
effects.
that is now child abuse. Watch, like there's gonna
Oh,
be.
that's child
Could
abuse.
you believe that
That
they
looks like
used to put this
torture.
tube
'Cause all-
around this baby's
I
neck?
don't know. Maybe it'll be like the normal thing though.
No, because a mom's gonna go out for a second, like, oh, the baby's fine, and then it's gonna pop, and then it's gonna strangle that poor baby.
It's gonna pop.
It's gonna. I'm seeing.
Well,
I can see it.
Listen, if you neck your baby in the bathtub and you walk out of that room,
Yeah, that's
you
bad.
shouldn't have a baby.
This is why they made it, probably for
Yeah.
all the babies that were drowning from people not watching their kids. Well, here, at least put this inner tube around their neck. Give them a fighting
yeah, give 'em a
chance.
fighting chance of survival.
And what happened to learning how to swim? Damn it! Jesus
Yeah.
They don't do
Christ!
that anymore.
But you think that
That's
maybe
child
this will
abuse.
help the swimming though,
No
right?
way.
You
No
know?
way. You gotta learn by example. You gotta almost drown to learn to swim.
Yeah, you can.
Is that how it is?
Yep.
Think about how heavy your head is. Now it's just being lifted for
Yeah.
free.
These kids got it so easy, man.
Yeah, think about the first time that
Someone gotta hold their
they
head
like
up.
Yeah,
don't
right.
have that on, and then are just like, whoa.
They're so
Why is my head not floating above the water?
so fucked.
Why is my head not
I
floating?
guess
don't
we'll
get
see
it.
the whole profession of it,
It's-
from the
Yeah.
procession with Nathan.
Yeah.
It's
so.
over.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah,
They
our
already-
fucking
they already
civilization's on the
They already
decline.
ruined them.
Yep. They're
Well, I
done.
figure he's just gonna have it at the lake all the time. He's just gonna have Otteroo around his neck.
It's gonna be. He'll be like literally floating in the middle of the lake. Like, where'd Nathan go?
Nathan.
Shit, he's in the middle.
Reel him in.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking Marty.
That's a great idea. Put a rope
We're
around him.
pulling them by the jet ski. On this.
Bing, 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 bing. That's actually great.
Gosh,
We gotta make a fake video of
It's
doing
really
that.
a good
though.
thing Jay doesn't listen to these podcasts.
I know. She'd never come around
She'd
again.
be real pissed right now.
Like, look what we got. We got this tube.
We got the rope to hook them to the Otteroo.
I tell you, we got to make a fake video with like a baby doll. It'd be
Yeah.
hysterical.
So what did
J
Jared say?
Rod comes back.
J-Rod.
He says, no,
No.
Jared said, yeah, we did end up moving. Have some cool animals here, though. We actually still have the big cow as well. Come back for chicken anytime.
Yeah, no,
there
we're
you
definitely
go.
going to come back. I want to come back, as soon as we can, as far as like all this travel crap
As soon
gets
as we
better.
can to
And I think it's going to
ascertain.
get better soon. I think by this summer
like
we'll
that.
be able to travel again. I think.
yeah.
I mean, not that we're not able to. You can go to South Africa right now without
South Africa.
quarantine or anything, but it's I'm just not ready.
It's just not something you're doing.
And plus, I don't want to be on a plane for 20
Mm-hmm.
hours with a freaking mask, So hopefully that will be
Just get a-
abolished here. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the middle of March.
You also don't just want to be on a plane for 20 hours right now. Just be
no,
honest.
that well,
Get a
that's true
fucking
too. That's true too.
Marker, just draw on your face.
Yeah,
what
like
it
a
looks
mask.
like a mask.
Tattoo it to my
Ooh,
face.
good
Yeah.
idea.
I wonder how many people tattooed their
mask,
face with a
too.
mask.
Probably at least one.
Yeah, there's a few. There's a few.
But you know a clown that's got a lot of white makeup. You could make a mask on your face any
That's
day.
true.
It's true.
It's true.
Otteroo.
That's true.
That's Otteroo.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Raven says, dare you to throw that pull up in the street. LOL, love you guys.
We're gonna
dared
vlog-
you,
Jared.
Brian,
You got
dared
Jared.
you.
We're gonna vlog that, man. And just for you, I'm gonna vlog it.
Hell yeah.
I am seriously.
And Silvercash says, I'm eating Feastables now. No lie, I just got mine today.
Oh wow! I
Feastables?
wonder what these are. Feastables.
Oh.
I wonder what you feel like about them.
Yeah,
I
what
mean,
you feel?
What do you guys think seriously about it? You like dark chocolate, but you didn't like this. You said you
Give me a
felt
piece.
you said it felt like cheap, right?
All right, so yes,
Just the almond one.
I love chocolate. I eat all
That's
kinds.
not
Me
almond.
too.
There
That's
is
plain.
good quality chocolate.
Yeah.
There's medium and there's really bad
Off
cheap
rip.
shit.
This is cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
It's
why?
plasticky.
Let me tell you one reason why. Once it hits your sensory taste buds,
Yeah. It has that kind of fake.
Now the cool
taste
thing
to
is
it.
it's only made with 5 ingredients.
Well, that's.
If that
I
makes
wonder
it
if
change
that's
it
maybe
at all.
why
It
it
is.
doesn't taste as good, is because it's
Healthy.
He tried to
Shit ain't
make
healthy.
a healthy-ish
What is the
candy
5
bar.
ingredients?
Plastics. Yeah, no, I'm
Can you
just kidding.
read it right there? What's
cane sugar,
Which is
Choc-
cane sugar is way better than
sugar?
processed
Sugar.
No, it's
organic
not.
chocolate
It's
liquor,
not. She doesn't know nothing.
organic cocoa butter, sunflower, lycian. That's it.
So that's what I'm saying. Like the ingredients are actually for a candy bar are healthy.
Yeah.
Well, I
Not
guess,
that it's
you know what
healthy,
we'll have
but
to
for a
do
candy bar, it's
is,
healthy.
Well, take this.
not
So
bad the
I've
more you
got
eat it, though.
like I said, a
didn't
decent
mind
candy
it, to
bar
be
is like
honest with you.
Lindt. I have
Lint's are bad.
a 90% dark chocolate Lindt bar at home. Let's go look at the contents on those.
Well, I
and
would
see
like
what
to
the
see because
difference is.
Can we buy?
go ahead.
We should make our own chocolate.
Well, I think that again, I applaud them for doing this.
Hell yeah.
I applaud them for trying to make it as healthy as possible. I do find it a little bit confounding if they're trying to make money off it that they wouldn't make milk chocolate.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, just because I think they're most
It's good.
kids watch.
I didn't
you know.
mind it either.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's only got 4 ingredients.
I
not
don't-
5.
well 5 is the almond or
Crunch.
the crunch.
And I don't, but I also do agree with what you're saying, Lori. Like it doesn't feel like or bite like real good chocolate.
But,
But-
like that first bite was a little off, but once you get it down there,
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
I just found it interesting that they made a not what I would consider most kids liking the taste. You
All
know,
right,
Listen,
I'm
but
going-
I could be wrong.
It could be a
I'm
piece
going.
of shit in there, and he would still sell 90% of what he's going to sell
Right.
because the kids that are buying these are just buying them because they're Mr. Beast.
and they're gonna
So-
like them because they're Mr. Beast.
Exactly.
No, I don't
Yeah.
disagree with you. I'm just.
But I
saying
know what
that,
you're saying.
know.
Like taste. If it wasn't a Mr. Beast bar, no kids would buy it twice.
No, I
we're
don't
about to
think
see
so.
if I won a prize.
They're gonna probably
Yeah, let me
want
know.
your email
There's
address.
Yeah,
prices
that's
on
all
it?
they're doing is getting your email, dude.
I don't
Yeah.
give a fucking shit.
Silver Cash said it's cheap too, fake taste and less sugar.
What
It's
does it matter if they
cheap
get my
to
email
face
address? What are they
taste
gonna
and
do?
less
to it?
It's cheap.
Spam.
I do. Don't
to-
try.
I'll just unsubscribe.
What does that mean? It's cheap because it's very expensive. It's $3.50 a bar.
He got the.
So
the
it's
back
cheap
end.
to fake taste.
He's
and
probably
less
buying him from.
sugar.
Oh my
No,
lord!
that's
Yeah,
naturally.
that's what he's saying.
It tastes cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I see what you're saying. I got you.
Dang it, man,
And it
it's
has,
messy
if it
too.
has less sugar, that could be part of it. But really,
It's the quality of the chocolate.
That's exactly
yeah.
what I was going to say.
It's not
Is
soft
the
and mushy,
quality
yeah.
of the chocolate is what gives you.
Was the ingredients
Dude.
even chocolate? Because I don't think there's even chocolate in this.
Yeah, you said cocoa butter, right? Or
Yeah, I think it was like I don't even think there's
Cocoa.
chocolate in this. It says cane sugar, organic chocolate liqueur,
Oh,
Ooh, liquor for kids.
organic cocoa butter,
That's a good.
and sunflower.
I mean, it's
thing.
chocolate.
yeah.
It's just
So,
there's
it's, so
no
it's organic chocolate liqueur and organic cocoa butter.
Yeah, which
And
is what you use to make chocolate.
You can say anything you want to and keep reading those ingredients over and over. It's not going to change the taste.
You know
Okay.
what?
Well, whatever. I don't want Jimmy to get mad at us if he ever hears that we're bitching about
No.
his
He
feastables.
will never hear about them, and what
Yeah.
we say is not going to affect his sales. So it's
No.
fine.
I actually don't mind them. I
I
they're
don't
fine.
either.
I think they're fine.
No, you're eating
I
the
like
hell
the
out of them.
nuts one
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
I like the crunch one. The crunch one was
Yeah,
the
but we
best one.
hardly got any.
I
That's the
only
problem.
had the one with
You
you.
look at
Yeah,
Silver Cash's next one.
But if I went in a Lamborghini, that chocolate is the,
The
best. I
best.
got the crunch, and it was a little expensive. $30 just for chocolate.
Yeah,
Jesus.
See, yeah, it was.
But if he
definitely
eats that, if he wins that Lamborghini, this shit's the best.
Yeah, this is really good chocolate, Mr. Beast.
Well, it's funny.
Yeah.
This
I thought he was giving away a chocolate factory.
No, there's like millions of dollars of prizes that he's giving away, supposedly.
okay.
Supposedly.
Oh, I
Okay.
see. Okay, so that's his game. He was literally trying to be Willy Wonka.
Yes, he's
Right.
really
I think that
wonky.
they're going to do it. So if you get a silver ticket, obviously you can also win some stuff. Did you win or no? You didn't win anything.
they wanted too much info.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah,
just
that's
try
what I'm
to get-
saying. They want to. That's what that's all about. They're probably that info.
Fishing.
Yeah. But anyways, I think he flies out 10 people with the silver ticket, not the golden ticket, but the silver ticket, and he's giving away a chocolate factory. Now I don't know what the hell that means.
Now,
no
when this
clue what that
10-year-old
means.
gets a fucking chocolate factory.
Well, listen, it
I
happened.
said the
gonna do
same
with it?
shit, dude. No.
It happened with Charlie from the Willy Wonka, right?
yeah, but it was
No,
a
he got-
movie.
Yeah, but so Mr. Beast's life is a movie.
I said the same thing though. I'm like, who wants to get a chocolate factory? That seems like an awful lot of work, dude.
Yeah,
Like, what
dude.
if your chocolatier calls out and now you got to whip chocolate up all day?
Yeah, this 10-year-old's got to just work at this chocolate factory for the rest of his life.
Like, this isn't what I wanted to
fucked.
do. I don't know.
I wanted to be a streamer, Pop.
Lori would like to be a chocolate factory
chocolatier.
a chocolatier.
It just depends. Not if I'm making.
Who's
that
DV
shit.
Plays?
I don't know. I just looked them up. They
What was
they
it?
play stuff. DV plays.
He's got
He
a
says,
check mark.
He said I was gonna buy some now, maybe not. LOL, just kidding.
Dude, buy whatever you want, man.
But
I'm sorry, DV.
Listen, Brian loves them. Brian's
I
eating the shit out of them.
I like them. I think
did
it's good
too.
because
Mine are all gone.
it feels healthy to me. Like I feel
Yeah,
like
it almost felt like I was eating lettuce, to be honest with you.
it's like I could either eat like a
so
lettuce
that's
or
how you're going. This feels healthy. It's
Yeah,
gotta
I
be
wrapped
good
my
for me.
panini. I did my lettuce wrap. I just put it in chocolate. Instead.
yeah. I literally felt like it was better than eating healthy food.
Yeah. So I've just I switched over to
Yeah.
just.
I used to
vegetables.
eat protein bars. Now I just eat vegetables.
Mr. Beastables.
Yeah. I feel it's the same effect.
Yeah. I'm really like I've
And
been
that's
wired.
probably why I
like-
couldn't
Tie
tie
your
my
skates.
skates.
All them healthy bars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just so fucking healthy right now.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm working on it, guys. Just give me
No,
some time.
fuck
Give me
outta here.
some time.
You're
You're not
fine.
working on it.
Super guy said,
We need to work on it.
Yeah.
I haven't worked on
I did TikTok. You got to stop smoking so much over guys. You're typing weird. It says, I did TikTok opening it. Deaf felt like Lil Charlie. LOL.
So he did the
Damn,
TikTok
son.
opening of the bar, hoping that he would get a silver ticket. So
What, he
I'm
like filmed
translating.
himself on
Yeah, he's
TikTok?
He
Yeah.
filmed
Yeah.
himself on TikTok, opening the bar,
Gotcha.
hoping that he would get a silver ticket
Come on,
like
Jay,
Charlie.
get on his level.
Yeah,
I
Jay.
don't have enough gummies right now. You know?
Gotta get that.
I gotta get that Shaggy.
Gotta be able to, gotta be able to decipher Bing Bong.
Bing bang.
Bing bong. Bong bong.
Bing bong.
And that is
Bong
all I
bong.
got, sir.
That's it for TikTok.
Let's see. We need some Reptile Army chocolate bars made of real chocolate.
So who was DV? What
Plays?
was it? DV Plays
It's he's got 390K
on YouTube.
on YouTube.
What's he
Yeah.
do? What kind of content did you do?
I think Minecraft or something
Oh,
like that.
okay, so he's a-
Roblox,
he's a
something like
gamer?
that. Yeah.
Wow. You see that?
Well, I'm glad that you're in the
Strong.
Thank you, Mom.
He's
podcast room.
strong.
Yeah, we appreciate having you.
Crush that
Yeah.
can with my
So everyone,
hand.
shout out to DV
TV plays.
DV
Shout out
Plays.
DV.
Shout
Plays.
out, DV.
Go watch his shit, man.
Go DV, go.
What are you playing now, Noah? What kind of games you playing?
I've been streaming like every day recently. I've been playing
Twitch
TV.
at Bad Choice.
Bad
Noah?
Choice Noah.
All right,
Um,
DV Plays. Go check him out.
I've been playing Valorant and Escape from Tarkov.
I've never heard of either of these things.
Valorant's more competitive. It's really hard. It's all about reaction time,
Okay.
precision with your mouse. You're trying to get headshots. Bing, 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 bing.
Mhm.
Valorant's more of a. I mean, no. That was Valorant. Was what I was talking about. It's like a esport.
Okay.
More like it's
Right.
more.
Yeah.
More
right,
skill and
Yes,
yeah.
very skill based. And then Escape from Tarkov is a survival-ish game. So they try to make it as realistic as possible. It's a video game, but so like there's no
And this is computer games, right?
computer. There's no HUD, which is
Heads up display.
yeah. So there's no like numbers on the screen or
Oh, okay.
anything. It's really just your gun and then the world you're in,
Okay.
and then you're trying to get as much loot as possible and escape or extract yourself out of the map
Okay.
before you die.
Okay.
It's really fun.
Yeah, you know what? That reminds me of a game that I used to play, me and my cousins, when we were little.
What's
It's
that?
called Escape from Russia.
Well, Tarkov
Was this a game
Russia.
or in your house?
This is we play outside.
outside.
Yes,
yeah, that's
because
when
we always had to
real
go
This is really
outside.
interesting.
Yes.
What?
So we
explain
would
this
we
to
would
me.
literally
Outside?
yeah, we
Can I
would
get
be
a definition?
outside.
Yeah.
Escape,
Use it in a
outside.
sentence.
Use it in a sentence. Out of the house.
What?
Without a
Literally,
computer screen.
Yes, you
Oh my
get up
God.
and then
All right. So Escape from
eat
Russia. What happened?
outside. Escape from Russia.
I think
so
I played a similar game.
we would all go and we would sneak around, like we were allowed so many houses down the street. So then we would either crawl or sneak, like we were trying to escape from Russia.
And who
so-
was getting you? Who
What
was the Russian?
propaganda?
Well,
Hitler.
it was we
Stalin.
were all trying to escape, so
Or the
nobody
Tsar.
was actually chasing us. It was just us playing that we were escaping.
So there was
So
a
we would hide,
make-believe
yes.
Stalin.
No, it was like,
Exactly.
imagine what?
It was the make believe.
scary.
But no, the funniest part of the story, let me tell you, it's the highlight of our memories as a kid is so as we're crawling around like on these neighbors, through the bushes and on their front lawn, the one old lady had thrown crackers to the birds out. So we're like, oh my God, food. We need to get this because when will we ever get food? So we crawl over there and we grab the crackers and like
you're
we're doing
eating them?
Yeah, wait.
Oh,
the old
shit.
lady comes out. She's like, come here, honey. You want some food?
Oh, yes.
She starts like giving us stuff because she
my
thought
God.
Like
we
you're
were
poor,
starving.
just eating food.
Because we're playing Escape from Russia, we were eating the crackers off her lawn.
So
I mean, the propaganda in your day was potent, man.
Yeah,
you guys were playing
exactly.
Escape from
Well, I will-
Russia.
Yes,
I
this
will
is
say
back
this.
in the
Cold
70s.
War, baby.
I will say this: in the Cold War, we
Kids.
used to literally have drills at
Yep.
school if there was a
Yeah.
nuclear warhead.
Yeah, you
like,
have to hide
yeah,
under the
hide under
desk.
the
Yeah.
desk
Yep.
and stuff like. I mean, how scary is that as a kid? Like, if there's ever a nuclear attack on our country,
it's worse now.
I was
It's
just
worse
gonna
now?
say it's really worse
Yeah,
now
now
because
kids
people
get
are
shot.
really getting
it's
killed.
not if it's when
no.
the person
Yeah, like now it's
breaks
like
in and
what you
shoots up
do.
my school.
Yeah,
so.
that's. Did you ever play flashlight tag?
Of course we did.
Did you ever play flashlight tag?
Is that graveyard? Is that nighttime? tag?
Nighttime, yeah.
Yeah, we
But
called
with
it something
flashlight,
else. I
yeah.
think we called it like ghost something. We did.
Okay.
It was some like there was like ghosts or something.
Okay.
But it was weird. People get naked and shit. And
Whoa,
You were
whoa,
playing a
yeah.
totally different game, dude.
Totally
no,
different game.
different
No, I'm
game.
serious.
different
No,
game.
we'd be like-
Your friends were
It's
weird.
It's like,
Let
yeah, me and
guess.
Uncle used to
Dom.
play.
Uncle Billy.
Yeah, well,
course
yeah.
not.
We're gonna play this game.
We'll
dude.
turn the
No
lights
one-
off. I'm gonna
naked
turn this
in the-
flashlight off. You get naked.
Outside,
Noah,
right?
Noah,
Yes.
right now,
Yeah,
you tell me
it'd be
who
outside.
told us you get naked because we're
Pastor
gonna go.
John.
Yeah,
No.
something's going on that we didn't know about.
I don't know, man. Shit was weird back in the day.
Did you get naked?
They didn't
I
make me
never-
get naked.
No,
I-
but you would be looking for the people, and all of a sudden, bam, you'd come across a naked.
Well, people get scared and shit, you know.
No, I don't know.
Oh shit! Let me take off all my clothes.
Take my clothes.
Shed it like the fear.
I'm
Every layer.
It's like the kid from that movie
What?
Before Christmas.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Deals with his internal pain by streaking, ripping off his clothes and running
Oh,
out
that's
the
right.
window.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was yeah.
It's okay. It's just
Wow,
how he
that
deals
shit
with
is
the pain.
weird, man. Well, I mean, my brother put on the Naked Olympics.
Yeah.
I don't even want to hear
That's
about
No.
that's serious.
I don't
that's
wanna hear about
that's
this.
serious. That
Please,
really
let's
happened.
Not. Please let's
That,
not.
that really happened.
Please,
That's what
let's
he
not.
did with the neighbor kids.
And that's why the neighbors got banned from coming to my house.
I'm
because
pretty
the
sure
Naked
the
Olympics.
neighbors banned you guys from
going to their
playing-
house.
Well, no one could hang out with my brother. No one in the neighborhood.
Well, of course not. He put on the damn Naked Olympics.
That's
like,
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
Who won though?
You know,
got
I think,
gold?
okay, so
No, he
a
was
guy
voting.
named a guy named I hate. Can I
10 out
out
of
him?
10?
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
dude.
no,
Yeah, yeah,
no,
just-
no,
yeah.
no.
Why? Out?
Make a
Just
fake
initials,
fucking name.
something.
All right, so this guy,
You can't out.
this guy, I'm not going to say his name. He actually played on the Michigan State basketball team.
Yeah,
Oh, you definitely should, dude.
And he was the winner of the Naked Olympics.
And look at him. And guess what? He's still crushing it out there. He's winning.
That's true. I don't know what he's doing now.
Made him the man he is today.
Yeah,
I don't know what he's doing
Bing
now.
Go for gold. Go for
Were
gold.
you there to witness the gold medal?
Was there a ceremony?
Where
Was
did
it
they?
good?
Where did they?
I
hang it?
really don't
Was it a
recall.
valiant effort?
I don't really recall who. I don't recall much. It was very traumatic.
Wait, didn't you say
Jeez.
like he like broke or gave your mom's old trophies
Yeah, I gave
away?
my mom's old. My mom was actually a lot of people don't know this. My mom was actually champion tennis player in 8 states. She was the champion in 8
incredible.
states, and she had a ton of trophies from her childhood. and he actually would break off the thing and make a new trophy for the Naked Olympics.
So it's just a woman
So
with
they
a
all had
tennis racket.
He put nipples on it. You know?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it was, but
That's
he was-
good.
yeah.
Horrible.
Good
He's
stuff.
pretty fucked up, man.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Hence the reason my life is messed up is because of my
You know what?
childhood.
It just
Doing
is another
great.
piece in the puzzle. It's
That's
fine.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
I just think with the guy. So we had a house directly behind us that had. Do you remember that? They had the big
He
picture
had
window.
the picture where that faced your backyard.
Yeah,
he had the
remember when,
front row
like,
seat
y'all
to
played
the Naked
outside?
Olympics.
Oh, it was out in the backyard.
Jesus.
Guaranteed, this guy was watching the entire Naked Olympics.
He's loving it.
If there was video cameras, he was videoing it. I don't know if he was, but I'm telling you.
Well, if he didn't say anything or do anything, he was definitely a pedophile.
Yeah.
He probably was, to be honest.
He was like,
with you.
wow,
He was a
I
weird-
struck
he was a weird
gold.
dude.
Was
Get in this house.
Was he like putting up his vote? I give that one a 10.
Man, look at the ass on that one.
His name was Tony, and he was a jerk. And I'll never forget the one time that my brother was a real mess, still is. We were this is the stupidest thing. We were hitting golf balls. Now we're in a very tight residential area, houses everywhere, and we're crushing golf balls
Towards his window.
towards everybody, over the whatever. Who knows where
We've
they're going?
done it in our backyard.
And one time, yeah, exactly. So at one point we put a golf ball through his picture window.
Of course, dude. It's
And-
bound
and-
to happen.
It's only a
he-
matter of
and
time.
he jumped through he jumped out, he jumped over the thing. We all ran in the house and hid and locked the door. And then he pounded on the door, and my mom answered the door, and we got in big trouble. Obviously,
course
got
you
our
did.
I've done the
ass
same
beat,
shit, yeah.
But she had to give him the insurance, and our insurance covered his picture window. But yeah, we put a golf ball. I didn't. My brother did.
Yeah, blame him.
But I jumped into the bedroom under my bed and hid. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Okay.
Joshua, this is a good one. It says,
Yeah.
are you hiring? Also, is a ball python a good first pet?
Well, ball pythons are a good first pet. It depends on. I don't know if we're hiring really right now. I don't know. Lori, do we have anything? I don't even know.
I don't have any open positions at the moment.
But feel free to send a resume. Things change, and obviously as we're expanding the reptarium, we're going to be always looking for help. And
Yeah,
stuff
that
like
Maria's
so-
not going to last that long, so
Yeah,
get
that
her
Maria,
out of here.
she's out of here.
She's out of here.
I'm looking for a ball python.
Yeah,
person.
speaking of ball pythons.
Yeah.
Speaking
of Maria.
Yeah, speaking of Maria, says, hi, Mom, Pops. Hope you're all doing well. And then, I'm guessing this is Noah.
Yeah.
Says,
Hey,
hey,
Hubs.
Hubs.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
we
is
got
our girl.
This is your
our
Alaskan flounder
Alaskan
basket.
fishing. How
Gotta go
I wonder how the
fishing.
weather's out there.
Probably great.
Probably cold.
Yeah, I don't know.
No
Ask
shit.
Sarah.
What do you mean you don't know?
Ask
You
Sarah
definitely know.
Yeah. It's
Well,
not beach weather. I can tell you that.
Well, I remember last year, most days Anchorage, Alaska was warmer than we were.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Yeah, last year it was really warm in Anchorage,
Well, you know
Alaska.
this guy and his weather.
Yeah, I'm in
18 inches.
Yeah, exactly.
Bullshit.
We're gonna go outside tonight, and it's gonna be freaking like we're
I'm
not
not
getting
going
it-
outside.
We're not even gonna be able to get to our truck.
Yeah, doubt it.
Our
gonna be
one
terrible.
truck.
So
we all
dramatic.
pile in.
Yeah.
All right, we got Silver
Yeah.
Cash says, what was your favorite part about the Palcast last night? And you too, Jay. I wasn't there.
Jay wasn't there.
I'll watch it tonight.
His
No.
favorite part was being in bed.
I wasn't in bed.
No,
but-
it was really listen.
wish.
So obviously the Palcast was the ICP, Shaggy and Keegan, and they're just really good guys. I'll be honest with you, I felt a little bit out of the
Sorts,
loop
almost?
just because, like I said, they have so many inner things like the ding dong or what is bing bong. They have so many different things that go on that I didn't know. So like I felt like I was like there's a lot of inside jokes happening that
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell's going on, and so so it was a little bit like I didn't feel like I was in my Plus, usually when I do a podcast, it's more like talking about reptiles and talking about whatever the deal is, and this was not that way at all. Still had a really good time, and it was cool to be involved, and I really
Petey got
liked
some
those guys.
cake. Like it was a lot of fun.
was
Yeah,
really
Petey
worth
got
it.
some cake. No, it was a fun time. I think the favorite part was probably when Shaggy actually had one of those bottles that has it explodes like the confetti.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he did it upside down,
Yes.
and so it like
Blast
shot
him.
into himself.
Oh, that's awesome.
It
Yeah.
hurt.
I don't think it hurt him, but he was bummed out that he wasted the thing because he did it. I don't know what he was thinking. Like, I mean, why he's like got the bottle upside down and shooting it to himself. I have no idea what he was thinking, but it was like I said, it was a fun time. Real good guys. I mean, all around really really fun time.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, definitely going to have some. That will be a bigger relationship at some point for sure.
By the way, Anchorage, Alaska is snowing for the next week straight. So that's how it's doing.
Hell yeah.
that
Maria
sounds
said, favorite tattoo you have and why?
Well, Noah just has one.
Yeah.
No, Lori.
I think she was talking to you.
Well, I know, but I'm just going to go
You
around
and
there.
all your trash tattoos.
Yeah, all your trash
Oh
tattoos.
yeah, so tell. I can't remember exactly what happened. Tell me. I can't remember what it was. But
You
it
know,
was like-
Lori?
It was
Oh
like.
my god, yeah.
Okay, good.
Did you
So-
hear about this?
Yeah,
Jim?
yeah, I know all about it. It's been
So
hysterical.
someone
we
started
get-
by
we
saying,
get
"I love your
emails
videos
all the
Yep.
time." Yeah, and so Beth gets an email
The
that
left
says,
turn.
"I'm a huge fan. I love all your videos. I watch them all the time. They're inspiring. Blah blah blah." The only thing I have to say is that why do you have such trash tattoos? And all your employees and their trash tattoos.
Nose
and
piercings.
their nasty piercings. Why are you all so trashy?
So good.
You guys are nothing but trash. And it was like, what?
But keep up the great work, though.
The great work because I love your videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That was a good one, though.
We need to hang that one up.
I
Did
told
you-
her
did you
that.
hang
I
that?
told her. I was like, that one needs to go on the door.
Yeah, it does.
I'm surprised we didn't hang that
We
up.
need
That
to.
was a good
She
one.
might have. It might be on the door.
Yeah, it was a good one. But I don't know. As far as my favorite, I really like my lion on my back, or my arm, I should say. not
On
my
your
back.
I was going to say,
back
you're
arm.
a fucking
A lion on your
I
back?
was like, when the fuck did you get a back tattoo?
No, the back of my arm.
last
And
week
then-
when he was out of town.
Yeah, when we were in North
And then,
Carolina.
and then I really like the Nile crocodile up on my shoulder. That
Yeah,
that one's
yeah,
like
yeah. That's
that
a
one's
banger.
so realistic. And I remember Bob was
alligator.
like really like didn't know if he could pull it off. I remember he was like, I don't know, this is really a mind fuck how to do this.
Yeah.
And he crushed it. I mean, it looks like a paint. It looks like a picture,
Yeah,
black
yeah.
and white picture. So I think those are my two favorites, But ironically enough, the one I like the least is my giraffe because I don't think it's very readable, and that was
Let
a
me see.
disappointment because that's a I mean I love giraffes, but I mean it's very unreadable, right?
Well, maybe from your angle.
It's readable for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a
I knew
giraffe
it
to
was a
me.
giraffe.
Oh, good. Well, that's good. Maybe from my angle, it's really hard for me to tell what it is.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I like them all.
When was
though.
the
There's
last
not-
time you got tatted? It's probably been a
It's
couple
been
years.
It's been more than a couple before COVID.
Since before me.
Yeah, because before
I think.
COVID, because I didn't feel comfortable. You guys knew I was really weird about COVID in the beginning,
Yeah.
and I didn't feel comfortable having like someone breathing over me. And then to be
Yeah.
honest with you, now I think I'm ready to maybe get some work done in the next 6 months. Let's say get back to my sleeve. But the other thing is that then I went into anxiety mode, and like the last thing you want to do is be stuck in a chair getting tattooed and
discomfort,
you're,
yeah.
and you're anxious and maybe having a panic attack and
cut your thing short or
yeah
something,
so but now I think I'm feeling more confident, and I think I
Yeah.
might get back to it and try to finish this arm
I
out.
want my back done.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Some Japanese.
Yeah. Oh,
I love those. I follow a
Japan
couple of the Japanese tattoo artists that's what they post
State
all
of
the
Grace
time.
Taki.
He's one of them, but there's a few others I do too. And those are like, it's nothing I would ever get, but I do appreciate
It's
them.
like
They're beautiful.
black
yeah.
and white.
Yeah.
Some black and white Japanese, bro.
that's nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice.
Seen
I
that
like it.
shit?
I want to do the same.
Okay.
I was thinking that just the other
back?
day. No, I want to probably do like,
Arm,
What?
half
Yeah.
arm, half sleeve.
What are you thinking, like a wolf in a?
You know, I wanna get my hands done.
catcher?
yeah, that's
I wanna-
exact. How did you know?
I want to get
Shit.
my hands done. What do you think about that?
What are you
You
gonna
want
get
to?
put on them?
I'm an animal.
Juggalo.
Yeah.
No,
Number one
juggalo.
juggalo.
Yeah, whoop, whoop. And this one's gonna be whoop whoop. And this one's
And
gonna be
Shaggy's face.
no, I want to do some, obviously some animal
You
stuff,
should
but I'm
no.
not sure what.
Don't do that. You need to do something just insane and
Clowny,
Weird, like-
posse-ish.
Yeah.
skull
Yeah.
or like.
Have you seen
know.
what Post Malone did?
No.
It's my favorite hand tattoos of anybody.
Do you want to punch it up?
Yeah. He put his favorite like people on earth on his knuckles.
fingers?
Yeah, so like each part of the knuckle right here.
So
Different
it's a
face.
different
That'd be
name
hard.
or face.
Faces.
Faces?
Faces.
Wow.
Ooh, you got to get a. Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
Well, they're
Oh,
like
wow,
way
that's
filled
cool.
up now.
And that's actually super, like, really
yeah.
hard
You
to
got to
do.
get
That's
those
really
detail,
hard to
those
do,
small
man.
detail people.
And
I've
they
never
look
seen
really
anything like
good,
that.
man,
They
because
do.
you can see, you can tell every single one with what they are.
That's a fake
Wow.
one.
That's a fake one, yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
But cool.
No,
dope.
that's a dope idea, man. I like that idea a
It's
lot.
cool.
All right.
And then Nick Davidson through 20. I was looking for his super chat, but I could not
Maybe
find
yours
it.
was
I'm
11.
sorry, Nick, man.
But
Thank you,
we
Nick.
love you and thank you for the support,
Thank you
brother.
for the
Bing
support.
bong.
I appreciate
And
it.
that's
Bing
all I
bong.
got.
What did Maria say in that one? Same, my twins.
She was asking Jay as well.
Oh,
Shay
what? My
White.
favorite
Yeah.
tattoo?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably. I mean, probably the one that I have like a paw print, like a wolf paw print. Me and Maria have the same one. So that's
Aw,
probably
cute.
because I'm sentimental and
Where
shit,
is it
bro.
on your inner thigh?
No, it's on my
Yes.
it's on my chest, above my heart,
Right on his left
Oh.
butt cheek.
right by my heart. Where'd
Yeah.
you think it would be? Yeah, it was. But that's probably my favorite one. All my other ones are just like art. They don't really have any meaning,
Right.
Really.
Understood. Understood. Well, cool. Well,
Great.
let's wrap this little bing bong up.
Yeah,
What you guys
bing
think?
bong.
So we gotta get
Wrap
some
it up,
food.
baby.
What are we eating tonight?
I'm not eating anything. I'm dieting.
Fasting.
I'm fasting.
Fasting. I'm
Yeah.
not fasting.
I got laser
know.
tag at 8, so
Oh yeah, I gotta get. We gotta get
some food.
We got one more super chat.
Silver Cash says-
he's going to get to 400 tonight.
Do you think that virtual reality could help or evolve to train people to work with large animals such as croc snakes, etc., without the risk?
I think that
No.
virtual reality is going to. No, I really do. I think virtual reality is going to hurt with training, help with training
gonna hurt
anything
it.
for anybody.
Yeah.
No.
You know, I think it. I think it.
No.
I don't.
Hard no.
I think the hard thing is that you don't want to gain confidence without real life experience.
So,
course,
and this
right?
is the
You know, so-
problem. Is part of I think the training and too is like you can learn knowledge, like you can read a book, you can do whatever. But when it comes to any living animal, it's the interaction, the reading of the
Right.
animal, and I don't. You're not going to be able to get that fake because you have
No.
to actually like
no, I agree
have
with you.
the
I
animal
I
there
agree.
to learn
yeah,
that.
and that's I think could it help? Yes.
Yeah, like flight simulators.
Will it be the replacement? No.
Yeah.
Because there's variables that you can't, possibly simulate.
What were we watching with robots in war movies the other day? Remember that?
That was
that was terrifying, huh?
Beyond the Wire, I think it was called, or
Whoa.
outside the
Oh,
wire.
that's the one I fell
Outside the
asleep
Wire.
you guys
yeah, it was
watched.
called Outside the Wire.
That
actually,
freaked me the hell out.
yeah.
Just the thought of robots.
And they're
in
coming.
war.
That's coming, man. That's coming for
Fucked me
sure. man.
sideways.
Yeah, that's coming for sure. But yeah.
I mean, jeez.
They're not going to send out, military anymore. In the
Oh, for
future, it's
sure.
just going to be like robots, just boom, 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 boom. Yeah,
Anyone with the babushka just getting blasted.
yeah. They're going to just be, casualties all over.
It's terrible.
So, well, cool. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. No, get us out of here, man.
Oh yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Give me a kiss on the side of my cheek,
Yeah, baby. Bing
and then I
bong.
promise I won't turn fast. Touch on my lips. You've been checked in, and we're checking out.
See you guys.
Bing
Thank you so
bong.
much. Welcome back.
Bang bong.
Bing bong.